Yeah. Pink Omega. Yo, Pink Omega. One bad chef in a kitchen full of dough. 3 bad bitches with their hands on a stove. Making home movies with a hand full of stoves. I'm cooking all the dumplings. I'm cooking all the dumplings.
Motherfuckers wanna act funny, try to be a man when your nose all runny. Go to pre-K, put your bag in your cubby. Motherfucking gimmick like your man Jeff Dunny. But who am I to talk, making preteens laugh for the money? Act dumb, slicker than honey. Whoops, rapping in the kitchen, but got no silver spoon. But I feed on the bitches, bad to the bone, prone to the homegrown. Girls moan when I come home, dick like an ozone. Wanna step in the ring, just skinned in a sack of shitty meat like dumplings. Boy, I don't wear Gucci, still classy, but rotten like blue cheese. We about to make a movie with a handheld Sony, puffing on a Lucy. Cooking the dumplings all day is the only thing I say when I'm on my business. Get the fuck out of my kitchen. I'm cooking up a storm, boy, none of that beef shit. They say I'm the man in your nightmares. Your girl in the bed screaming right there. I'm high on the weed and the Zanny. I find it uncanny, there's so much punani. They found me in the lab doing stem cell research. I was trying to grow you some balls. The police came, but I explained about your bitch, and now they want to pitch in and support the cause. Hate my ways? That's a personal issue. Cause you think about me, put down the tissue. Ew. Why still yapping at me? Didn't mommy tell you not to converse with a stranger? Are you crying in the stall with a belt and a razor? Are you really that mad or just a bad imitator? Oh, cause I never heard of your dumb ass. Nope. Go fuck yourself in the mouth with a taser. Woo! Yeah. Cause I'm cooking all the dumplings. Woo! Cause I'm cooking all the dumplings. Cause I'm cooking all the dumplings. Cause I'm cooking all the dumplings. One bad chef in a kitchen full of dough. 3 bad bitches with their hands on a stove. Making home movies with a hand full of stoves. I'm cooking all the dumplings. I'm cooking all the dumplings.
She got leather boots to her knees, yeah, and fuck the police.
Yeah, fuck the police.
She got every man in the place begging on their knees.
Yeah, begging on her knees. Hands with some grease, yeah, hands with some grease. Cause you know I'm finally back. Where you at? Yeah, I'm back in the country. Country style.
In the country.
Whoa, yeah, sassy.
Pulled up, Range Rover truck. 3 girls in the back with big butts. Pulled up, Range Rover truck. 3 girls in the back with big butts.
If you are a honey, you can find me where I am. I wake up, get some money, country star, I am the man. Yeah, baby, I'm back in the cool country, baby. I'm on shoot and the body buzz like a bee to you, honey. Bad sugar mama kinda lonely, run it, baby.
She got leather boots to her knees, yeah, and fuck the police.
Yeah, fuck the police.
She got every man in the place begging on their knees.
Yeah, begging on her knees. Hands with some grease, yeah, hands with some grease. Cause you know I'm finally back. Where you at? Yeah, I'm back in the country. Country style.
I can be your light cause I'm a star in the sunset of night. I can be your fire when you're cold in the dead of the night.
I was born in the morning light. Early. I'm gonna shine like some dynamite. And the sun gon' keep me up all night. And I got drunk in yellow night. Yeah.
Why are my friends from home DMing me Adam22's wife getting railed? Why? I'm in the middle of a stream.
Every man in the place begging on their knees.
Yeah, begging on her knees. Hands with some grease, yeah, hands with some grease. Cause you
I'm literally starting my stream.
Yeah, I'm back in the country.
Back in the country.
Yeah, fuck the police. Yeah, fuck the police. Yeah, fuck the police. Yeah, fuck the police. Country style. Country style.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another stream. I swear to God, if my friend sends me Adam22's wife getting railed again, when I see him in person, it's on site. I swear to God, we're throwing hands. He's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. He's taller and bigger than me, but he's not gonna make it. I swear to you. If I see one more of that shit, on my timeline or in my DMs, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Stop it. Holy shit. No more. I'm not joking. I've gotten this DM like 5 times now. Fuck off. You know who you are in the chat. You know who you are. Fuck off. I don't want it. No more. Holy shit. Okay, I got distracted. Hello, welcome back to another stream. It is July 14th of 2023. We have some tippy news, tipster news. I thought I was going to get bored of the tipster stuff. I knew this video was in production, and I heard a couple of things. And I was like, this is going to be a banger. This is going to be a banger. But think about it like this, chat. Not only is this a banger, this is an appetizer for the future banger that it will be coming out eventually. Let's get some tippy lights in chat. Let's get riled up a little bit here. Let's get a little excited for this. This is a good video. Good 2016 video. I love this shit. Let's get it started. Let's open it up. Hello, welcome to the Tippy Light community here. We love Tippy Light. We love it so much that we've been A-logging the shit out of this guy. And Matt Pitt is like, oh, now recording doesn't A-log tipster. Yet half of the tweets I have are by Matt Pitt right now in my fucking docket here. Yeah, we don't A-log tipster. Bullshit. Now recording's a bunch of liars. Bunch of snakes. Hello. Let's say hello to some people in chat real quick. Hello, QTV Felony Charge, Media, Mater, Peepaw Riveter, K-Huck, CIA, Sakura Does Art, Weaver of Dreams, Jax, Sky, or Rinny, better known, Zombie Chick, who else is here? Gabriel, Rob Irvin, I Bully Bullies. Thank you guys so much for showing up to the stream today. Make sure you like before we get started. Listen, I'm going to be the first to tell you. Hi, Grayson. I am the first person to tell you right now, up front, here and now, I am not a fan of YouTuber diss tracks. I thought that shit was cringe back in the day. I'll be perfectly honest. I'll be genuinely honest. I was not a fan of, like, the RiceGum diss tracks. The thing is that none of them, I didn't care about any of them because none of them, like, affected, like, the sector that I'm in, I guess, if I want to use Ethan Ralph terminology, which RIP Ethan Ralph, I guess. But I didn't care. I didn't care about YouTube diss tracks because, like, who gives a shit that RiceGum wrote a diss track on, like, fucking Jacob Sartorius or whoever that girl was that made the most racist fucking song ever against RiceGum? I didn't care. But I will tell you now, this is the one time a diss track, other than a real rapper, that I've gotten excited for. Because I heard this before anybody. I'll ruin it for you guys. And I was like, here we go. This is going to be interesting. And I've been sitting on this. And I'm so excited now that it's out into the ethos. And so many people were so cool with it. So many people were cool with it. Yes, Hannah caught a stray. Yes, she did. She did. My retort would be Hannah was best known as, like, you know, one of Tipster's people for a very long time. It's just how it is. You catch a stray. Hannah took it in stride.
Trans women while still married.
Tippy, it's so refreshing. You want to thirst after trans women. Holy shit, QTV. Jesus Christ.
Hannah caught a stray.
Yes, she did. She did catch a stray. But it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. It's still a good video, regardless. So, everyone kind of knew that this video was in the making for a bit. And I'm so glad it's out in the open. Now, again, remember, chat. Remember this all-important, all-encompassing point here. That Tom made a great video. But there's there's a whole meal coming. There's a meal coming. This is like the appetizer for the meal. Now, I'm not saying that Tom's video is going to be less important than the one that's upcoming. But I was excited for this one just as I'm excited for the other one. So think about this one as maybe like the first course. The second course I am also looking forward to because normally people like in the community, or not even in the community, most normie people don't care about Tipster. They don't. Just like how they don't care about me, they don't care about the commentary community. They just see all the cringe shit, right? Like recently there were out of context clips who now follows me out of context humanity, I think, follows me on Twitter. I always forget his fucking name. He put out a tweet that put Tipster into the normie zeitgeist for being cringe, not being able to ratio Elon Musk. A lot of people saw that, and a lot of people made fun of him. So now there is this new audience of people that are like, who is Tipster? Who is this man? Why is this subsection of the YouTube community like out to get him? Why are they shitting on him constantly? Why are there constant streams about him? Why are there videos about him? What is this thing going on with Keffels? They all are curious now. It's not even like just a community of us. They're curious in general. And I think Tom being the starter point of all this was genius move. I'm not trying to suck a dick or nothing, but I'm being honest here. This was hit at the right time because now normie Twitter, normie YouTube, they're all starting to pay attention. They're all starting to be like, who the fuck is Tipster? And we're going to go over Tipster's response to all this. I'm going to tell you now, it's all a cope. Every single part of that, all of his tweets, everything's a fucking cope now. And it's funny. It's really funny. But this video is a very digestible way of looking in an isolated vacuum of the Tipster drama. But not all of it. Not the nitty-gritty details, but enough for a normie to understand why people are like tired of Tipster's shit, myself included. And like, I didn't hate Tipster. I didn't hate the guy. I still don't hate him. I just think he's cringe as shit. And it's gotten to the point where he keeps sticking his foot in his mouth, being a hypocrite, and we're going to see a lot of that today. Do you not see all of these tabs? The majority of these are all the hypocritical things Tipster and his little fucking group of people that he's now associated with have been saying. Look at this. Look at the amount of Twitter tabs I have after this fucking video dropped. Look at that. This is insane. I also want to say thank you for QTV and Cadmus getting us started with the donos. Appreciate you guys. Remember, if you donate, you do have TTS, and you can make jokes all goddamn day. I do not stop the jokes. Unless YouTube stops it, I don't. It is what it is. Right here, right now, we're about to watch the beginning of the Tipster downfall.
I've seen many YouTubers come and go. After all, I love to talk about them. Internet of Jay, Jalen, Illuminati, all great examples of people who came to talk shit but couldn't really deal with the return fire.
Which is actually a good point by Tom to like use two people that are prevalent as literal examples. Because, again, Jalen can't handle shit. And when they get cornered, they drop slurs. And then moral grandstand that people are better. Like, they're better than people that say fucked up shit. Yes, have they apologized to a bunch of people? Sure. But that doesn't take away the initial criticism just because of the apology. Then there's Illuminati, which you all know from my time covering Illuminati. This person can't handle being made fun of. They can't handle any sort of drama whatsoever, but they will insert themselves into the drama on the behind-the-scenes level to sow discontent. That's what Illuminati did. And the thing is that Tipster is kind of an amalgamation of the two. Now am I saying that Tipster's going around accusing people of being a pedophile who aren't pedophiles? Not that I am aware of currently. Am I saying Tipster is currently going out of his way to say hard R slurs to people? No. What I'm trying to say is the actions of Illuminati and Jalen and how they handle things are an amalgamation of one person, Tipster. You need to understand that moving forward in this video. We are dealing with an amalgamation of two people in one. He says, to be honest, is Blair fatter than Tipster? I don't know how much Blair weighs. I think Blair is fatter than Tipster. Now I'm curious. Now we need to have a weigh-off. There needs to be like a weigh-in for Blair and Tipster. Whoever is less fat gets to come back.
subject is no exception, and you probably know who he is. He's going viral on Twitter. I've always wanted to ratio Elon Musk.
Every time I see this fucking tweet, dude. Every time I see this tweet, I can okay, listen. He definitely looked at this as a W, right? He definitely looked at this like a W. He's like, you know what? I'm trending. I'm trending on normie Twitter, dude. I'm trending on normie Twitter. Tipster and Keffels. This is to both of you, you degenerate weirdos. Trending on Twitter doesn't always mean a good thing. It's not like, here's an example, right? So there's Sneeko, Aiden Ross, and Leafy. Those guys purposely put themselves in controversy on a constant basis and know how to capitalize off of that market. Think about that. They know how to capitalize off of it. Keffels and Tipster do not know how to capitalize off of it well. Because think about it. If Keffels was able to actually profit and actually continue her relevancy after all the controversy, she would be as famous as like Leafy or Sneeko or anyone else. But look where she is now. She's rolling in the mud with the rest of the commentary community because nobody on leftist Twitter, nobody in the left-leaning community outside of a handful of people trust her because she's a snake. Then there's Tipster, somebody who can't even handle minor criticisms and will bitch about the smallest shit. These two people do not know how to piggyback off of controversy and make themselves bigger off of it. An example is that Tipster's sub growth has been stagnating this entire time for years. That hasn't changed. Even when he came to Keffels, he gained 1,000 subs and then lost 1,000 subs. He's not gaining anything off of it. His little cringe post, controversial post, the fake fucking drama he had with her, he's not gaining anything off of it. This included. You should not be happy that you are trending on Twitter for the reasons that you're trending. And to be honest, I'm 90% sure that they screenshot the trending for you page.
Keffels said ratios are effective tools.
I swear to God, I'm going to be perfectly honest. Anyone that thinks that that fucking ratioing people is an effective tool is fucking retarded. You have no brain cells. You are a sad, lonely freak. You need to go to like some sort of camp. You need to go to camp, and they need to like take the little electrodes and fucking shock your brain every time that you try to tweet and say, I want to ratio this person. It's like Pavlov's dog. You get smacked or you get electrocuted every time that you think that you can ratio somebody and it's going to be a win. You should be shocked. It blows my mind that people think that the ratio matters. Who cares?
Never gonna happen, but right about now would be a hilarious time to do it. Lol. What you may not know is the mountain of cringe that this guy is sitting on top of. So, here I am to educate you. We're gonna excavate a bunch of stupid, pointless drama that a total of 5 people remember. Me being one of them.
Okay, listen, Tom. I know you're trying to be like, this is for the normies. I know you come to my channel for like regular shit, but we're gonna start going to interpersonal community shit. People have known this stuff for a long time, and most of it was chalked up to, at least like an example, right? As being a viewer myself before making content little over a year ago now, I looked at Tipster like, oh, it's just Tipster being Tipster, a little cringe shit, but he's not like, you know, law cowish, you know. But then I started to see the pattern once I became a content creator, and during a certain arc in this community, the white trash arc I like to call it, it really started to like click with me that it's like, bro, you need to let shit go. You need to let shit go. You can't keep letting these random Twitter motherfuckers get to you. There's no reason. There's no reason for these Twitter fuckers to be messing with you. You're a grown-ass man with 100,000 subscribers. Who gives a shit what a random person on Twitter has to say? Who cares? Mute them and move on, or block them. That's it. Wow. Did I just like straight up blow your minds with that concept? Who cares? Or you could just not log into Twitter that often and then come back to a mess like I'm doing today. I just tweeted out something about all lolicon people need to be put in cages. And I'm getting a couple of quote tweets and I'm like, I'm just going to ignore those because they're deranged. What's the point of like caring? What's the point of being like, I'm going to argue with all these people? tweet once, make a fucking joke, say some shit that you want to say, and move the fuck on. Move the fuck on. Don't call you random. Okay, Luna is not random. Luna's not random. But that's Tipster's issue. And like he took these people that are on Twitter that don't make content, that have no real way of attacking him, no real way of financially hurting him on his channel or his view count. He instead tried to argue with these people and completely and utterly, continuously fucking attack these people because they are attacking him. It's like watching Ralph, right? Where if somebody says something negative about Ralph back in the day, Ralph would be like, I'm gonna go, I'm petty. I'm going to go lower. If you go low, I'm going to go lower. Some shit like that, right? Why do that? How do you not look at people, Tipster, like Flamenco or Ralph or any of these other people and sit back and go, man, I don't want to be like these people? How does that not register in your head? Don't go lower or stoop to the level that these people are at. What is the point? You're putting yourself into a position where you have to fight your way on an uphill battle of bullshit. Like, what's the point?
With his channel created in 2006, Tipster's been around for a while, but it did take over a decade for him to break into commentary.
Yes, Cadmus, after that long rant, we can say ratios are dumb. See, this is the thing. Anytime I go on a rant, it's like it all feeds into itself, especially in this case, because every position that you are going to take about Tipster that is a fair and valid criticism, it leads into another criticism, and then another criticism.
From FBI.
Oh, I have the FBI donating to me again. What did the FBI say? Hold on. What did the FBI say? Oh, Lord. I'm afraid of what the FBI has said. What did the FBI say to me? Why do I have to constantly log in and out of my fucking account for this? It's so stupid. What did the FBI say? Let's see here. Is it going to say anything? Okay, FBI. Keffel's ratioed one of the boys that work for us just because he made fun of her being incredibly boring. He got ratioed so hard the higher-ups put him on non-paid leave for the whole month. Be careful with the power of ratioing. Trust us. Bro! Thank you for the direct donation, bro. The FBI donates to me, guys. You need to understand. I'm not a Fed, but the FBI likes me. It's okay, bro. I'm not like Baked Alaska, man. I'm not like Baked Alaska. I swear to God. I'm not going to snitch on anybody.
He began covering niche tech and gaming-related news. Billy Mitchell, Gamergate, and E3 were his bread and butter. He also jumped onto trending topics and viral memes.
Oh, my God. Bro, hold on. I know you guys can't see the screen. I fucked up for a second. Hold on. Look at this. He fucking licked the fucking switch. Oh my God. I love this. I love this so much. What a Chad, guys. He heard that the Switch cartridges taste like shit. He fucking licks it. I love that. I love that clip so much. The fact Tom put that in is fucking funny.
This led him to garner an audience around 2017 alongside a raid from Zoe Berger, who some call the first e-girl.
Oh my God. Fucking Zoe Berger, bro. Chat, do you remember Zoe Berger? Do you remember Zoe? I really need you to know. I need to know who remembers Zoe Berger. I'm so curious. Zoe Berger is old school lore. That's some old school shit. Zoe Berger used to be like the prototype Twitch streamer. Female Twitch streamer that you see with like their tits out and stuff, like Amaranth and everything. She is the one that made that popular and got millions of people to watch her, and then she fell the fuck off. I still remember that they had a fake she had a fake drama I think, with Keemstar or some shit. It's on the Baited podcast. You could literally watch it, and they did it as like a joke to like promote the show or whatever. But like, I'm not joking. Zoe Berger is old school YouTuber lore. That's some old school shit. The original E-Thought. That is what she was known to be. I forgot about that shit. When I saw this the first time, I was like, holy shit, Zoe Berger. I forgot about that.
Tipster had also befriended YouTubers within the commentary community like Tommy C and Augie RFC. However, in 2019, he would find himself within their crosshairs as he began an online feud with Tommy.
Oh my god, I remember when Tommy went over this. Let's read some of these DMs, because I'm going to go line by line. We're going to be here for a while, chat. So this is the debate that he had with Tommy C over when Tommy, if I believe correctly, was when he was fighting with like Andy Worski, PPP, fucking Ralph, and all those guys, and they said some really fucked up shit about him. And then Tipster got caught liking or retweeting something endorsing what they were saying. So him and Tommy had an actual like beef in the DMs, which got leaked out publicly. Let's see here. Well, Nick deleted a lot of his tweets, so I can't show his, but I'll find yours if you really want. I'd rather not and just move on. But if it's that important to you, I'll do it. And me? I just said I'll show it to you if you want. I would love to see it. Tommy C. Andy is alt-right and has zero problems called a 3-year-old child the N-word who would like the video. I think that's safe to say. All right, here's the tweet. Though in fairness to you, I misinterpreted the tweet, which is a typical line that he fucking takes. So I'll own up to that. Dude, this was years ago, and he's still using the same fucking tactics from years ago. Reading it back again, it wasn't what I thought you said. Yeah, I'll bet. And Nick, just for the record, you and Nick suggested I was a Nazi sympathizer today. Holy shit. Earlier this week, you suggested that I had an ego and was talking down to people. And yes, I did take it personal. Bro, Tommy just fucking makes fun of people, bro. You're taking that shit personally? Calm the fuck down. We have 200 people currently watching. Let's get those likes up, boys. And ladies and anything in between. And yes, I did take it personal. So rather than making this a big thing and turn it into a massive bit of drama, I just decided to part ways before it went too far. So no hard feelings, man. I wish you the best and take care, man. Why not tweet that out? You have a better case. I know. Me nor Nick ever suggested that. Show me the tweet where I said that, please. This is right here. Tommy C, I made myself clear. If for some reason this is not a co-op, you can't be doing that shit joke or no joke. Ian has no way of knowing, and Keem never quits. He done gay ops on me tons of times, and you were outraged about you. Told me personally in the DMs. I am reading Tommy's tweets. I am not retarded. Neither is Tommy. God, what a stream that was back in the day, bro. That was like shot from the point was killing it then, bro. It's still killing it, but like I remember this stream. I watched it back because I thought it was funny. Yeah, Keem. Yeah, Keem has done some dumb shit in the past, and yeah, I thought it was fucked up. So what's your point? Defecting much? Oh my god. Tommy, you really gonna pull "you're too small for me" card? Call me crazy, but this is starting to look like the growth is getting to your head. I'm pretty shocked. After all we've been through, I thought you knew me better than that, bro. Shaking my head. Dude, it's the internet. Nobody really fucking knows anybody here. This is my issue with Tipster, right? Again, and I've said this last stream. Tipster puts too much fucking worth into random fucking friends dramas, random friendships on the internet, and then he thinks these people know him on a personal level. They don't. They never will, because Tipster, they aren't your friends. None of these fucking people are.
After liking tweets calling him a drunk uncle that pees on kids while they're asleep, as well as
Jesus fucking Christ, I forgot about that. Mike the Bike, Chris the Bark. Shut the fuck up, Mike.
Other tweets slamming Tommy's character. Tipster would deny liking these tweets, but would eventually be exposed and proven wrong. Tommy would also...
Oh, what was that? I don't think I read those before.
Character. Tipster would deny liking these tweets, but would eventually be exposed.
Oh, man. Liked by Tipster. At this point, Tommy C is like that awkward drunk uncle that pees on kids as soon as he falls asleep. Liked by Tipster. Where's Tommy when anyone needs him? Liked by Tipster. Logic, it's so stupid that even I have to say this. Completely stupid, and I had to explain this. I made a lot of money, more than a 9-5. Tommy C does not make enough money on stream to provide his family. It does not have a 9-5. His wife has to work. Liked by Tipster. Liked by Tipster. Liked by Tipster. Man, bro. Man. Ain't looking too good, Tip. I still remember this. Tommy was in the right to completely, like, destroy Tipster.
More like Chris the Bark.
Like, he was
tree.
He was completely in the right to destroy Tipster because Tipster was like in the DMs, no, bro, I would never do that. I want you to show me where it was. And they fucking got all these likes, dude. Now, do likes mean endorsement? Not necessarily, but it's kind of fucked up that you're going to lie to the guy in the DMs and then like the shit and then lie to the guy. Like, come on. Come the fuck on, you goddamn idiot.
And proven wrong. Tommy would also hit Tipster pretty low by making fun of his wife, and the feud would continue up until around the time Tipster began covering Susie Liu and had received a fraudulent community guidelines.
I agree, Ben. Tommy usually is in the right. As much as he says it, you know, he usually is. There's a handful of times where Tommy's been wrong. Everyone's been wrong in this community at one point. I'm probably going to get something wrong at one point. It's just how it is. And then you have to make a correction if it's something really bad, right? But Tommy's been in the game long enough, so he gets the pass.
Strike on his channel due to a video on her. This would cause some of the members of the commentary community to rally behind Tipster, including Nicholas Dioria.
Oh, man, the fucking Susie Liu drama is where the blow-up happened, bro. The blow-up really happened during the Susie Liu drama, which I will admit, right here, Tipster was in the right to criticize Susie Liu as much as he did, even though he doesn't look at it that way anymore, which is crazy because he's made multiple videos on Poncho, multiple videos on fucking Illuminati that garnered him tens of thousands of views, but he thinks that the over-coverage on Susie Liu, who was a fucking horrible person, a horrible fucking person, is too far, which I just don't get this. I don't get how he thinks those criticisms that were valid and that got him striked are wrong. I'm still confused by that because Susie was a legitimate copyright menace to the platform during that time frame, right? A legitimate menace. So why the hell does Tipster feel like, what is it? Why does he feel any sort of guilt to criticizing a woman that deserved the criticism? It blows my mind, especially now when, again, he's milking Poncho. He milked Illuminati to death, which I don't give a shit about milking. Milk all day. I don't fucking care. Make 20 videos on somebody. See if I give a shit. I literally don't care. I milk the fuck out of the quantum stuff. If I sit here and I'm like, milking's bad, guys. You can't milk. I don't give a shit. Is like 40 videos on somebody a little too far? Probably. But you can still milk. I don't have an issue. That's like with the Geno Samuels guy. He's getting criticized by fucking Elvis the Alien, being the brain-dead dipshit that he is. And he's just like, how can one person make so much content on one person? Chris Chan is the most documented person on the planet, and there are constant fucking updates. You can milk the fuck out of Chris Chan for the rest of their goddamn life. Who cares? It's content. Who gives a fuck if somebody milks it?
Tommy C, Augie RFC, John Swan, and really a lot of the big players at the time. And so all was well within the community when it came to that group. They liked Tipster, he was viewed favorably. He was officially part of the in-group at this point. However, just a few years later, Tipster would find himself a target of his newfound allies. And for a reason that we probably could have seen coming.
I hate this world so much, chat.
My God, the fucking alcohol. Wait a minute, Tom, why the fuck is this in here? Why is this in here, Tom? What the fuck is wrong with you? Fucking creepy, dude. What is this? Why? And the fucking goddamn music, dude.
Take, for instance, this flirtatious quip towards a friend of the community back in 2019. Lilith, also known as Delusia, tweeted out that she was a lesbian, to which Tipster notoriously replied, "Why do all the hot ones not like dick?"
I was not on Twitter at the time during this. I was not on Twitter at the time during this. I still hear this referenced constantly. That is the crustiest tweet of all time. I'm not joking. That is crusty as shit. That is the crustiest fucking drama in human history. I could not imagine being his friend on the internet and seeing that tweet and going, oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, he said a lot of crusty shit, right? But this one is maybe one of his crustiest. Outside of the jiggly one, this one has pure crust. It's so much crust that a fucking guy who's making an Italian pizza would be mad with the amount of crust is on that.
Hashtag it feels bad, man. Lol. The only problem is that Lilith was 17 at the time, and Tipster was in his 30s. As you can imagine, he was memed and shat on throughout the day.
She was licking my nuts, eating my...
Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm going to chalk that up to a fucking accident. I'm going to chalk it up to an accident. I am not going to call Tipster anything like, anything crazy. And neither is Tom. But I need to emphasize that for the people watching that are normies. I don't think Tipster's a fucking predator. I think that was a fuck up. Please do not harass Tipster over that.
Now I'm locked up, eating my meat, open my eyes, yeah.
Thank you for the 5 gifted. Also, I hate this animation. I hate this animation so fucking much. This thing is cringe as shit. I don't know who made this thing popular. I think I first saw it I think I first saw Keffels using it, and I genuinely wanted to load a gun in my mouth. I hate this animation. I'm usually not the guy that shits on animators, but whoever made this, I hate you.
She was only 17.
Tipster would go on to apologize for this, but he would never truly live it down because he'd never learn his lesson.
Yeah, because it was memed on to fucking death, dude. It was still being referenced for like, I don't know how long ago that was. I forgot. But it was memed on for a long-ass time.
I think after this he would chill with the horny jokes, maybe tone it down a bit with the flirtatious banter. Well, no, actually. In fact, he would turn the volume way, way up and would only increase these jokes.
My wife will tell you, my fat ass is great for cuddles. I want to die. I want to fucking die, dude. Thank you for the 5 months, OKS. Chris can't handle the tip. Shaking my head. I can't handle the tip, bro. I can't do it anymore. Oh, my God.
We would be blessed with a multitude of screenshots of Tippy being just straight up crude, weird, and cringe. He began to surround himself with a multitude of women, almost any woman, regardless of height, age, shape, color, or mental predisposition.
At least Tipster is progressive and inclusive in his community to have the craziest bitches that have ever dropped content in human history. I'm going to say something fucking nuclear here. AP over 9K arc, not the betraying him and like sending shit to Craig Beckett, right? Like, yeah, sure, people got content out of that, and it showed Tipster was a weird coomer and all that shit, right? But I think AP, that fucking call with Bo Blacks and Augie and fucking Tipster, that shit was Kino content. That shit was Kino content.
Anyone who would accept his cringe comments about how they want the tip and how he wants to give them the tip.
Well, would you look at that? It looks like Hannah Animal is asking to come along too. Guess she really does want the tip.
I hate hearing that one. I hate that one. I hate it. Bro, I fucking hate that one. Stop it. Bro. How do you tweet that shit? How do you tweet that? How do you tweet that? Just stop, bro. Just stop. Just stop. How do you tweet that?
Bro wants a schizo harem.
Bro wants a schizo harem. So true, bro. He did. He built a schizo harem. That bit him in the ass, dude. That's exactly what happened. Thank you so much for the 221 people watching. Let's go. Make sure you like. And if you're new, subscribe. We do fun streams here.
Look, Hannah, let's set this shit straight right now, all right? I didn't say I was going to give you the tip, nor that I wanted to give you the tip, okay? I said you wanted the tip. The only person that's getting this tip is my wife. Ain't that right?
I didn't see that last time. Wait a minute.
You wanted the tip. The only person that's getting this tip is my wife.
I didn't see that last time. Tom, what the fuck? The fucking flamenco. Oh god, flamenco. Oh no, flamenco bros. It's so over, bros. It's so over. Flamenco, what do you have to say about that? Aw. I can't hear it. Damn. The flamenco stab, bro.
Ain't that right, babe? Yep. Exactly. See, this ain't your tip.
And this wasn't an infrequent occurrence. It was every single day.
Okay,
Oops,
buddy.
you liked my tweet. Guess we did it again. You dirty little lol.
Oh god. Holy shit. I fucking hate these tweets, dude. I fucking hate them. I hate these tweets. Oh god. Thank you for the membership. Re-up. Appreciate you, brother, for 1 month. All this time's Flam's imaginary girlfriend was Tipster. Shut up. That's not true. That's not true.
Bro, chill out. You're not an e-girl. You're an e and you're my e.
This tweet still lives in infamy. This tweet still lives in infamy. You're not an e-girl. You're an e-whore. And you're my e-whore. Not Omegons. This tweet still lives in infamy, bro. It's like one of the worst tweets. Outside of all the hot ones, not like dick. Holy shit. Fucking Omegon ended up in the Turkey Tom video, and he's like, fuck. I fucking, oh my god. I'm actually crying. I'm actually crying. Oh god. Thank you for the membership for 10 months, Peepaw. Chris, why are you doing this to poor Tipster? Cause funny. Cause funny. That's why. Content. It's all content, baby. I don't know why the 5 didn't read. Thank you, Panic Pumpkin, for the 5. Even his wife sounds like she's done with this crap. So true. Thank you, L, for the 1 month.
Even his wife sounds like she's done with his crap.
So true, bro. Thank you for the 1 month. Shout out to Hannah for not ending it all. True. Shout out to Hannah for not, like, actually just ending it all. It's so bad, bro. Oh, man. 61 likes, but 238 people watching? Bruh, click that like button.
Not at Omegons. He's a lucky man. He got himself the one and only goth mom. Bro, stop.
Pigeon, after Flam broke up with Tipster for cheating on him with Keffels. Oh, here we go.
After Flam broke up with Tipster for cheating on him with Keffels, you think Flam wrote a letter to Tip's mom about how offended he was by him?
The Xander Hall call out, bro. The fucking Xander Hall fucking call out. Xander Hall blocked me on Twitter. Why? I even defended Xander Hall. You know what's funny? I defended Xander Hall with Tipster at one point. I remember that. And you blocked me, Xander Hall. Why? I don't hate you. I just think you're funny. I think you losing $6,000 in your PayPal account was fucking hilarious. That is my favorite clip on Commentary AIDS, bro. Why do you hate me? Why does Xander Hall hate me, guys? What did I do?
And this would be a consistent theme, even to his own detriment and the ridicule of hundreds of people. Tipster just
A meme that lives in infamy.
can't help but let these girls know that he wants to stick it in. Nice, looks great. Also, your friend is kind of cute, haha. Hey, she's 16. Oof. I was only joking. Can't actually see her with her fingers in the way. But I guess I kind of set myself up for that one. Sorry, lol. Like, what is the joke here exactly? Is he actually calling the 16-year-old ugly and it's ironic in nature? Like, where is the funny? Where is the joke? Now, it's important to note that I wouldn't say this constitutes some kind of sex crime. I'm not
gonna let Tom
calling him some kind
explain
of predator. I know some people take these things and run with them, and I'm not trying to hashtag me to this guy. But he is cringe, and honestly, that's way worse in my book. And
That's a fair thing to say. Again, Tipster did not do anything wrong with that. He fucked up, owned it. The joke's really fucking crusty, but it's not like he meant to say that. You have to understand that. There are going to be some normies that are going to be like, what the fuck? No, calm down. It was just a really fucking weird DM.
of 2022, Tipster's simping woes were still apparent as he tweeted out a screenshot.
Okay, I do remember this. I do remember this tweet. I remember this one. What was this again? I feel like I remember seeing this one a while ago or a couple. Like, how long ago was that shit? Your boy Tippy. When was the Your Boy Tippy account? When was the Your Boy Tippy account? I completely forgot. I forgot. I want to say that was like last year. Am I incorrect on that? I feel like this was recent. This wasn't like a couple of years old. This is like maybe like a year and a half ago. Come on. Come on, bro. You're not beating the fucking Cooper allegations with this one, bro. Connor had him by the balls on this one. I'll give Connor that one. He had him by the balls. Fucking 1 minute after it was fucking announced, Tipster takes a fucking screenshot. Whoa! Come on.
Tipster becoming a wannabe leftist grifter is hilarious considering he donated money via Super Chat to Jimmy Docker last year. I witnessed it live.
Was that during Jim's last live stream ever? Because I was watching that. I saw when Keem donated. I don't think I saw Tipster. So if Tipster donated to Jim, who Keffels hates, he's going against his new wife's wishes, guys. He's going against his new wife's wishes. She hates Medicare. She even said it's good that he has cancer or whatever, right? It was during his last stream. It was May, year of the Chud. Bruh. R.I.P. to Jim. He's not dead, but he's not dead, but I'm getting ready. I don't want to be ready. I don't think I'm ever going to be ready for Jim passing away. But R.I.P. Jim. It was his last stream. Dude. That's pretty close to what Tipster was apparently talking with Keffels. Does Keffels know that Tipster gave money to Medicare? Does she know? Hey, Keffels people that are watching, because I know some of you little freaks are in here. Say hello first. Say hi, chat. Second, how about you tell Keffels that even though Tipster's on her side now, he financially supported Jim. You know, make sure that gets relayed.
Of an Amaranth video, snitching on himself and showing that he was an early viewer of the video and probably had notifications on and ready to go. Now, I can already hear the one Tipster fan in the audience saying that this can be explained by Tipster being a commentary channel. Well, I know a lot of commentary channels personally, and not one of them tweeted out the new Amaranth video 30 seconds after it came out.
Because no one cared. Think about that. Who gives a shit that Amaranth is no longer doing OnlyFans and she makes a video about it? Who's going to tweet that out in this community? No one cares. I didn't care. Fucking everyone else didn't give a shit. Nobody was going to tweet that. Maybe Dexterto was going to fucking talk about it. Woo! But who cares?
New wife both have healthy addictions.
Jesus Christ, CIA. Thank you for the 5. Meffles. No. I'm going to miss Jim, bro. I'm not ready for Jim. I'm not. I miss Jim so much. I do. I miss Jim. It sucks, bro. It sucks. But nobody cares about Amaranth that much to wait to tweet out of the fact that she's giving up that part of her life. Like, who cares? Who gives a shit?
However, instead of playing along with a joke and saying something like, "Oh, you got me, guys. I'm horny as freak right now. Lol. I'm hard." Tipster got in his feelings. He unfollowed people. He blocked some.
I kind of want to read these.
Lol. I'm hard. Tipster.
Yeah, 07 to the Cancer Man. 07 to Cancer Man, chat. Tipster, I came to the realization last night. It's been a long time coming. I'm leaving YouTube. What is with these, like, career suicide notes? Guys. All right, listen. Listen, chat. Listen, chat. Listen. I'm going to have to tell you something. I'm going to get really serious for this. This is my YouTuber voice. This isn't me having fun. This is me coming to you as a human being. I got made fun of on Twitter back in 2018, and I'm leaving YouTube. I just don't think it's the place for me. Everyone makes fun of me all the time. I think it's just too much. You know, I'm in a sad boy post all day. I have a suicide note, career suicide note, excuse me, not a real one. I'm going to be posting that on Twitter soon. I'm sorry for disappointing you all. Like, why? What is the point of that? You look like a retard.
Got in his feelings. He unfollowed people, he blocked some others, and then decided to private his Twitter account and go sad anime boy mode.
Okay, we need we need to look at this. Okay. This tweet was maybe the cringiest tweet in human history. I'm not joking, bro. He's got an anime fucking character crying because he got made fun of. And he tweets, "Stepping away from the net for a bit. Don't know when I'll be back, but right now my mental health is more important and I need to focus on that more than anything." Totally fine. Step away. But you don't have to announce it to the world, dude. I'm sorry. You don't have to announce it to the fucking world. In the meantime, take care and know that I love you all. See you soon. Dude. What is the point of this? Not only did you ruin Full Metal Alchemist, and now it's synonymous with a meme for me, you have also wrote another note that you're like, "I'm leaving the internet." No one cares. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Like, nobody cares if you leave. This is the thing, right? And this is the thing nobody really gets. There are so many people that come in and out. All right, I'll let this go.
Self-deletion announcements of leaving a site is the new version YouTuber apology video for cringe. Also, why is Tipster emo boy posting like a middle schooler who just broke up with his Roblox girlfriend?
Jesus Christ. But like this is the thing, right? In this community, especially the commentary community, in YouTube and in commentary especially, people come and go. They stick around for a while, they make money, or they make good videos, or shit videos, or they have no following or gain a following. They are not people that stick around very long unless they change their content and move on to something, which everyone tends to do over a period of time. With Tipster, he announces that he's done with the internet. He's done with the content. He's done with the community. How many people that have come and gone from this community have posted that they're leaving the community and that was received well? Who cares? I just don't get this. Sarah, since when was this Tipster Departure Lounge? Thank you. I forgot who said that. Who said that Twitter is not a fucking airport? Like, what is it? Twitter's not a fucking airport for you to announce your departure. Like you're going on the fucking plane that went missing. No one cares, dude. It's the internet.
Woo! Since when is Twitter a departure lounge?
Once again, at 35 years
Thank you for the
old. And he
$1.99.
announced he was stepping away from social media to work on his mental health. As you can imagine, he came back a few days later. Now, with all this e-girl drama, one has to ask what Tip's motivation is. What urge is driving him to talk to girls like this consistently, even to his own downfall? Even to ridicule of hundreds of people, which he clearly doesn't like, because every time it happens, he has a borderline mental breakdown. Is it money? Well, no, because they're all broke. Is it clout? Also no, because none of them are famous. No famous girl would talk to him this way, frankly, or allow him to talk to them that way. Is it friendship? I mean, maybe, but I'd argue not in a traditional sense. Tipster is a lonely man, and he places a lot of value on internet friendship as a result of that. That's something I bet a lot of you can relate to, okay? You Discord freaks. That's why he starts sad posting anytime he's in drama. It's not a joke, it's not ironic. It genuinely really negatively affects him when he gets...
Which is something that everyone has told him for the longest time that I am aware of, to just stop giving a fuck. And I think Leon beats himself too much up. Like, Ruin Leon tells me, we were on stream yesterday, and we were talking about this video and, like, all the Tipster shit, right? And he's like, I want to apologize that me telling Tipster to start doing shit was bad. It was like that I told him he should, like, stand his ground and, you know, just tell people fuck off. I don't care what you think. But he never did. He never does. Like, you could tell him till you're blue in the face, hey, Tipster, there's no reason to care about this. Hey, Tipster, there's no reason for you to get involved in this. Who cares what a random person on Twitter is saying? Who cares what this content creator is saying unless it's something actually detrimental to your fucking life? Why are you calling in about Leia something and giving $100 to a schizophrenic to have her win the now recording fucking, the now recording thing? Why are you doing all of these things? You know you're going to get made fun of. But he doesn't listen. He never listens. And that's his biggest issue, is that when people try to help him, he'll say, oh, I'll listen to you. Like, Xylee could probably tell you 100 fucking times. Leon could tell you probably 100 fucking times. Bo Blacks could probably tell you 100 fucking times. All of these people that have tried to be like, Tipster, maybe just ignore this shit. He doesn't. He just keeps falling into the same trap, the same cycle over and over and over and over again. And the cycle never breaks. These people, as Nick has coined, the lolcow gene. The lolcow gene includes somebody who cannot handle criticism, somebody who cannot stop themselves from getting involved in no matter what, even if it's something unsubstantial, which if you saw from my last stream, there was a random dude that made fun of him, and he quote tweeted him trying to body him for some reason. Who cares? Who cares? Why argue with those people? Why even give them the time of day? I have people tweeting me all the time stupid shit, and I just go, no, whatever, bro. I go outside, I have a coffee, I have a nice sandwich on my patio on the 3rd floor, and I enjoy my day. That's all it is. It's not going to affect my life. I'm not going to go on a 50 tweet spree and start arguing with random people about it.
Made fun of on the internet for things he does, which is ironic, of course, because he's a commentary channel who has built his career, and I do say that lightly, but he's built his career off of making fun of and criticizing other people for their actions.
Oh my God. I just got set. Okay, chat. Thank you to Luna for sending me this, by the way. I forgot that this existed. Okay. We need to look at this, chat. We need to look at this real quick. Thank you, Luna, for sending me this. You're a G. We need to look at this. Okay. I'm going to show a diagram to you guys of the Tipster cycle now that we've had our little rant here. Say something stupid and get emotional about someone. Say you're done being Mr. Nice Tip. Takes the mask off, does all the crazy shit. Get upset, people call you out and critique you because and there's a part in there, right there, that needs to be in like quotations, hypocrisy. Then you move over to deactivation or apologize. Those are your two options. Because you're already in this cycle and you have nowhere else to go. You continue the cycle.
Given his weight, it clear he has zero impulse control.
Damn, zombie chick, so true. But like, do you see the cycle here? This is a great cycle. I would recommend right here, add the hypocrisy angles, because we're going to see a lot of those coming up soon. We're going to see a lot of those in all of the fucking additional shit that has happened since this video dropped. This needs to have we need to have this right here, hypocrite moments, or like being hypocritical. That needs to be right there. This graph needs to be updated. All right, but you guys get it now, right? This is the tipster cycle.
Community, also known as a few hundred spurgy teenagers on Twitter who are overrepresented because of meme culture, really weighs heavy on his soul. And he's obviously very horny as well. He's not getting that satisfaction from elsewhere in his life, which is why he jokingly compliments, flirts with, and makes sexual comments about any woman who comes his way. Of course, always ending it with lol. Because if you say lol at the end of anything, that just means it's a joke and you don't have to actually face any consequences for what you're saying. I'm gonna shove my BMC deep down your ass and make you squirt goth mommy cream. I can't read this.
Why did you say that?
I'm gonna shove my BMC deep down your ass and make you squirt goth mommy cream cheese all over my Funko Pop collection.
LOL. See, you know what's funny is that me and Leon yesterday, we were watching this, and Leon thought that was real, and for a half a second, I was like, I thought that was real too. I was like, did he ever say that? I don't think he did. That's the craziness, right? Is that all these fake tipster accounts tweet just like the real tipster, and people fall for them. Like, look at BX Bullet. I will never defend BX Bullet because she's a dumb bitch, and Tipster was in the right to fucking make fun of her, right? I'm not going to backtrack on that. She's a dumb bitch. But those are the kind of tweets that people fall for because he tweets like that. That sounds like something he would tweet. And we both sat there for a solid second and we were like, is this real? There's no way that's real. And it took me by surprise because when Leon said that, I was like, it's like Tom reading off a tweet? Is that like a DM he's reading? No, it's just something Tom made up, but it sounded like something Tipster would say.
See, notice that lol. That denotes that the statement is a joke, it's ironic, it's meta irony. Therefore, there's absolutely no real intention behind it no matter how many times he does it, which at this point is about 500, right? I still get more action than you.
I fucking hate this tweet. Out of all of the tweets Tipster is cringe for, this is maybe one of the worst ones. Maybe. I know I said that before, but this one was crazy. A game show called Is This Tipster Tweet Real? So there is already a game show like that. If you subscribe over to Dead on Dave, they actually play a game called Tip or No Tip, where they get real tipster tweets and then fake tipster tweets, and then you have to guess. They have like celebrity guesses like Drew Sharing calls in, or Nicholas Diorio, or Bo Blacks, or Xylee. They play Tip or No Tip. So make sure you subscribe to Dead on Dave if you want a game called Tip or No Tip. It's a lot of fun. Riveter puts on a great show when he does put it together, which you motherfuckers need to do again, because that shit was funny. Like, there's a game already out there.
Ladies love the jiggly jiggly.
This is a new body fat analysis test. I start you jiggling and measure how long it takes to stop.
Woohoo! Look at that blubber fly!
Yes.
So you say that, Plane. I never knew how deep the tipster rabbit hole goes. Again, this is scratching the surface. So Nani's Moose, incorrect. All the tipster accounts are back and in full fucking force recently. Like, I have like at least 10 fake tipster accounts that follow me and just keep commenting under any tweet about tipster, just shitting on him. One of them actually broke ranks and actually took off the troll persona and actually said something about tipster. It's funny.
Nurse, cancel my 1 o'clock.
At this one, if you know who Tipster is, it's less likely you know him for his content, and more likely you were introduced through his most popular meme, the Goth Mommies. It's truly transcended anything he's done in terms of content. After people notice his propensity to call e-girls goth,
Tipster, Monday Mad both grew because of false flagging. Okay, the false flagging thing I always hear a story about, but I've heard it not being as bad as people are making it out to be. It's not like a Quantum TV sort of situation. That's at least, I'm going to defend Tipster on that one. It's not like a Quantum TV Susie Lou situation.
You want to know what would make this tweet about the jiggling worse? If Rouge the Bat was somewhere in that tweet.
Pigeon, you need to be stopped. You need to be stopped, bro. Like, you need to be stopped. Holy shit. You talking shit, dog? No, I'm hyping you up, Liquid Tipster. God. Idiot.
Mommies, it became a community in-joke to talk about his harem of women, sitting at his feet ready to serve him, right next to his bucket of Taco Bell. But some of these e-women would present unique problems for Tipster, causing drama that he would get hopelessly wrapped up in. One particular princess...
Oh my god, the queen of the goth mommies. The queen of the goth mommies. This woman, if you don't know who this is, you're going to learn, the normies in the chat. This woman is god tier. Like, if I had to rate the goth mommies on a scale, I wouldn't want AP anywhere near me, right? But for content purposes, AP over 9K would be in like S++ tier for content. This woman was crazy. Again, I'm not defending what she did to Tipster, like leaking all of his DMs and shit. AP's insane for that. Craig Beckett's a fucking weirdo. All that shit, right? But content-wise, when she would call in drunk to shit and drop slurs and stuff, that shit was funny. I'll admit it.
who would help birth the goth mommy name was AP.
For real, I thought her online handle was AP Overdose. Bro, the meme became real. The meme became real, bro. It became real.
Over 9K, also known as AP Overdose to her hate watchers. The two met in November of 2021 after AP had seen that Tipster was branching out to TikTok. And these...
Okay, listen. I love that Tom uses the fucking fake Tipster account TikToks. Me after a Discord call calling my e-horse all night. Oh, God. Optimus. Craig Beckett did make good thumbnails, lol. That's your... Yes, he... apparently, according to the whole Shot from the Point news team, Craig Beckett made great thumbnails. I will admit that. He made good thumbnails. He shouldn't have talked to that girl.
TikToks are straight fire.
Yes, trans people drink beer too, and I don't have a problem with that because I prefer to treat all people like people.
The Bud Light. The other... the Bud Light. Can we get some tippy lights in chat just for the Bud Light being there? Remember, he has a very healthy relationship with alcohol.
Cheers.
Before long, she was madam of the Tipster harem with
The real ones are there for you when you ain't doing well. The fake ones are only around when you're doing well. Wait, what?
two partaking in playful banter on stream. Most of these streams are long gone, though one clip does exist, in which a drunken AP goes mask off and delivers the dreaded N-bomb on stream due to her Taco Bell order getting canceled on DoorDash. Based as hell, by the way.
I feel like that's like another terminally online thing. Like somebody like says like to be nice, like, oh, my mom's hot. Like I don't think that's fucking weird. Wait, what?
Wait, whoa, hold on.
It's like, oh my.
Did you hear that? Like Did you hear that, chat? Did you hear that? That's my favorite clip ever. That's my favorite clip ever of AP, other than the Spawn Dial one. This one is like infamous. Do you know the lore, chat? I'm pretty sure Tom already explained it, but if you missed it, AP is getting a DoorDash for Taco Bell. And they cancel her order. Now, let me ask you something, chat. When you get your order canceled by DoorDash, and you are live on stream or in public or at a family gathering or hanging out with your friends, do you drop a racial slur when you are mad that DoorDash didn't show up? I'm not canceling AP. I just think it's funny that she dropped it for DoorDash.
Way to ruin my Saturday. Good going. Always knew that top commentators would become lol cows. Birds are the best. Subscribe to RTU streams.
Oh my god, bruh. Not all of us. Some of us are good. Some of us are alright. But true, Rich is goated. He needs to actually fight the quartering. I hope he does, bro. I hope he does. I don't know what's happening with that anymore. I've completely lost track of that.
It's like another terminally online thing. Like somebody like says like to be nice, like, oh, my mom's hot. Like I don't think that's fucking weird. Just in the middle of
Tipster explaining something. Yeah, like terminally online people. AP. This just drops the hard R.
Wait,
Did you
what?
say that fucking N-word?
Okay. Yeah, you gotta.
This is not
Sorry.
weird at all.
Okay,
AP,
yeah,
bro,
that's
see,
not.
this is what
Wait, what was that? TILR. He told AP he deleted it, but he sent it around. Oh.
Okay. That's
talking
not
about.
okay. Well, that's why she got removed from the call, because it's not okay.
Obviously, this is the type of thing people are going to laugh at. So, Bo Blacks decided to meme on Tipster while asking what happened. This escalated to a back and forth with AP in which the two confronted each other on stream. It was an...
This was gold. This was content gold. Like, I was cool with Tipster and shit, but this was gold. This was content gold. This was great. This is a beautiful moment in internet history.
Unmitigated disaster. AP was so hammered that she couldn't figure out how to leave the Discord call. As it turns out, she was apparently unaware of the fact it was even a public debate, blaming that misunderstanding on Tipster. Now, at this point, Tipster was already trying to publicly distance himself from the commentary community, but if that was his only intent, why did he get his top goth mommy in a call with a YouTuber to duke it out? Not only that, but he also pulled in streamer Augie RFC as well, who is synonymous with the commentary genre. It was only when
he also hates women.
he felt the debate got too heated that he pulled the plug and deleted the whole server they were calling in.
Let's get serious again, though. Let's get serious.
What's going
on?
Let's get super serial, guys. Okay.
Are you good?
Dude, she's fucking wasted. She's fucking wasted, bro. Why would Tipster allow her to call into this show? Why did she call into the show? Oh, because she was blackout. I remember the doc on the radio call in. I remember that. She was fucking pissed. She was like, I was blackout drunk. I had no idea. Bo Blacks, you didn't tell me you were live. And Bo Blacks was like, yeah, I did. Here's proof. And she's like, well, I was blackout drunk. Amazing mother.
Are you drunk? Do you have a little too much red wine? Oh, I'm kicked from the server. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, did Tipster give her... Tipster deleted the server.
On May 24th, 2022, AP would turn her back on her goth mommy status and would begin to criticize Tipster for his actions. She would later claim it was because he had been talking shit.
All right, let's see. Simping? Skullface? No, I have a husband and hella kids. From what I've heard, the number of kids changes with AP. I heard her say 15, and then it went down to 7, then to 12. It's somewhere in the range of a fuck ton of kids with multiple baby daddies. The fact that Tipster was in the orbit of this person, or they were in the orbit of Tipster, how don't you hear I am a baby mama of multiple kids and alcoholic, and not push this person out of your fucking out of your world? Why are you doing this to yourself? What is the point?
About her. I was nothing but supportive of you, and I defended you constantly when others said I shouldn't. And what do I get in return? You rub shoulders with known detractors of mine and talk about me in Discord with them. But I'm the bad friend. Make it make sense. Tipster would then give an explanation on Augie's stream and would say that apparently AP felt like Tipster didn't defend her enough in the Bo Blacks debate. Tipster said that she had put herself in that situation and he couldn't really defend her, which is honestly true. Little did he know that the comment he would make on that stream would possibly be the catalyst for the implosion that would happen the very next day. AP was not happy with Tipster's...
Let's see this. Tonight, I was pulled into a live stream of someone with hundreds of thousands of followers, and I did not know it. When the fact was made apparent, the correct thing to do would have been to drop the conversation entirely. Of course, that is not what happened. Great point out, bro. Dude, Tom was using the defibrillator shock to the system and the commentary community. Augie and Tom were like the 1-2 punch that made commentary cool again. 2018 commentary back, baby. I would say that 2016 commentary is making a bit of a resurgence too. I kind of like 18 and 16, and I agree. Going back to the roots of what made commentary world-renowned GeoHound is important, because I think Tommy and I give Tommy credit for this, right? Tommy was like the first one that was like, fuck this shit. Like, I'm done, like, playing the pedo game. No more pedo garbage. Like, I'm done. I hate talking about pedo shit. I hate it. I genuinely hate that shit.
Nah, she ain't hammered. She's engaging in a healthy relationship with the alcohol. Tipster knows how to pick them and relate to them.
So true. Thank you for the 5, Pigeon. But, like, and I agree that the defibrillation was needed. This community needed something that was fun again, something that everyone could point and laugh at again, something that everybody can get behind again. Because an example of what was, like, close to old school content was, I want to say, like, the Def Noodles arc of shit, where everyone could just shit on everyone. I think Leafy coming back was big. RiceGum coming back was big. Rumble allowing these guys back onto their platforms. Augie coming back and just not giving a fuck. Tommy C just saying, I'm fucking done with this bullshit. I don't want to talk about stupid shit anymore. I just want to laugh at retards. Tom is just doing his thing and making this kind of video, which is where it is. Now all we need is the final nail in the coffin, the Diorio video. Everyone's done with moral arguments. I would say that there needs to be a healthy blend of moral arguments and having fun. Because if you don't have at least like some sort of argumentation for important stuff, right? So if there's an important allegation that's dropped, you need to be able to take it seriously. But most of the time, commentary should just be having fun, laughing, and criticizing people. You don't need to be like, well, this guy's wrong for this 15th fucking reason. It's just like, dude, you're cringe. This is funny. Fuck you. Like, that's what that's literally what I want to do. Okay, but the pedo Discord stuff, who cares? Exactly. I agree with you, Mulch. I'm not arguing with you here. I'm just saying sometimes there needs to be those moments. Once in a while with like a major fucking drama, and examples like the Quite shit, you need to be able to take it seriously. The majority of the time, you should just be laughing or pointing stupid shit out.
Explanation. So she went completely nuclear and dropped all of her DMs with him while insinuating that he was doing more than just joking around. She would also drop a massive explanation on why she did such a thing, and one of her points was that she was simply...
I agree, Jim. I miss Jim's like way of doing things, and I'm hoping that at least like so like my whole content revolves around the idea of I get to laugh at whatever the fuck I want, and then at the same time I can report on shit. Which, if you've subscribed to me for a while now, you've noticed that there's a bit of a transition where it's like, I will cover shit that are in the news or interesting or give my points on it. But a lot of the streams are just me finding crazy shit and laughing at it. Because that's what it is. Medicare did the same thing at one point. He would cover important shit, laugh at the important shit, but still have good points. But he would also find crazy shit and fucking laugh at the crazy shit. You need to be able to find that counterbalance in commentary.
Trying to deal with the inappropriate DMs so that she could get her footing in the YouTube scene. He was a stepping stone. The DMs are incredibly cringe and consist mostly of Tipster making a lot of flirtation.
Premiering a Fuentes parody at 9:30 p.m. If you would like, I can send you the song and you can play up to the first chorus after you are done with Tip.
Yeah, of course, Mike. I'll definitely do that. Camus, aren't you just a shitty DSP channel, though? I do like to make fun of DSP. I'll admit it. That's maybe like my one super cringe thing that I am really invested into is the history of DSP.
Acious jokes late at night with his favorite goth mommy. Anything for a pink-haired hot goth mommy. Lamau, JK. Notice the new profile picture. Not gonna lie, looking kinda hot and pink. Yeah.
Oh my god. These fucking DMs were so crusty. On top of that, Mudahar got involved with this shit. I remember this. Mudahar actually got involved in this, and that's what caused the beef between Tipster and Mudahar, is that he went over these DMs, or like the DMs that AP dropped in general, and Tipster was like, fuck Mudahar, fuck Dojangles. Like, he just went on a rant about it. And when I was sitting there and I'm like, yeah, kind of like going over that shit, it's not that big of a deal. It's kind of funny though. Now that I look back on it more, I'm just like, bruh, it's cringe. Everyone laughs at cringe.
It looks good. Even hotter goth mommy. New profile picture's even better. Now, it is worth noting that AP was acting in bad faith because she cut out some of the context of these screenshots.
Hello, Star.
And those screenshots were eventually provided and elaborated on. And this is honestly a moment where you can feel bad for Tipster as well. This woman seemingly had no problem with him flirting with her all the time until it became convenient to throw him under the bus. She never even communicated to him.
Which a lot of these fucking girls do. A lot of these girls, not all of them, but a decent amount, we're just like, yeah, it's okay to flirt and shit. But then it goes awry on him very quickly. He keeps getting in the drama because of that shit.
He should have stopped.
That is Jim. I mean, Muto wouldn't have gone after him if Tippy didn't spam follow his girlfriend. Tippy brought it on himself. True. I haven't seen any proof of that. Dojangles is very, very, very adamant that that's what happened. I have no reason to disbelieve her because I've heard it from other people, so...
Again, many would bring up his own status, being married, but to be honest, I'm not here to go to bat for Miss Tippy. Tipster would defend himself and tweeted out that he was...
Let's see. Yes, I've seen the leaks. I was nothing but supportive of her, and she needed a friend. She was in need of a friend. Dude, stop being friends with random fucking people. Stop it. Let's see here. Look at the supporter when in need of a friend. And even when we had our falling out, I kept my feelings on the matter to myself out of respect for her privacy. Guess she couldn't afford me the same courtesy. We were just two friends supporting one another, sharing jokes with each other, talking about our families with one another. You didn't know this person in the real world, Tipster. You should not be talking to random people about family, about personal shit. You should not be this person that's like, oh, cry on my shoulder all the time, blah, 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 blah. It's like, stop. Stop it. Look at Nick Fuentes, but unlike Nick, you're the Chudzik. Thank you, Star. I guess that's not an insult that I look like Nick Fuentes. I wore a flannel today because I'm going to be reviewing Turkey Top's diss track like Anthony Fantano should.
Was just being a supportive friend and was there for her when she needed him the most. Need I remind you that this...
One of my viewers sent me nudes. I have to see if my wife is around. Stop. Fucking stop.
This is a woman he had met around November of 2021, and it was only May of 2022 when she decided to expose him. Tipster did not know this woman at all in reality, and she wasn't really his friend. He was just bored, horny, and online. It was late at night, and he wanted some goth mommy company to pass the time. Now, did he go overboard in these DMs and cross some kind of line? That's subjective. Some say he did, some say he didn't, but the main point to criticize him on is putting himself in this situation to begin with. He knew about her insane behavior because she did it on stream, and he had to deal with it. It happened on his own streams, and yet he engaged with her anyway. He continued talking to her to no one's benefit. It's like getting into a fight with a mountain lion, right? You can get mad at the lion for mauling you to death and eating you, but it's just in its nature. Such is the natural state of AP and many e-girls in this harem, the goth mommies, and as a result...
But this is the thing, right? This is another aspect of it, and I think Tom touches on this. I don't remember wholeheartedly if Tom touches on this aspect, right? So this other aspect is that when AP leaked all the DMs, which again, she was in the wrong. She was maliciously trying to attack Tipster, all this shit, right? She was a bitch. She's a psycho bitch. I'm not taking AP's side on any of this. I still think Tipster got fucked over. Was it funny that some of those DMs dropped? Yeah. But this is my big issue, is that when all of this shit happened, months later, they came back together.
How are you, Chris Fuentes?
Fuck you, CIA. Nah, you're good. You're good. It's funny. But, like, I still remember at one point, people were telling Tipster, do not let AP back in. Do not let AP still, like, be involved in this. Do not let AP back into the circle. Don't do it. And he did. And then what happened is that she ended up on my fucking live stream for the Deaf Noodle shit. They became friends again, which was insane to me. I still can't get over that I had AP on a fucking stream. I don't even know who the fuck it was for a minute.
I mean, you can blame...
I still don't know why she was even there.
Them, but at the end of the day, he's the YouTuber, he's the one with an audience. He kind of has a responsibility to not engage with these kinds of fucking freaks. AP would later go on to say that Tipster didn't engage in anything beyond harmless flirting, and that she was really just pissed off due to everyone calling her AP overdose because she was constantly drunk on stream. She would also say that Tipster could be creepy, but he didn't cross a line. That being said, him texting her late at night did make her a little uncomfortable. When asked if she was trying to go after his reputation, she answered that she wanted to hurt him as bad as she was hurting. Now, you'd think after an interaction...
That is a psycho fucking way to live life. All because you called onto a stream fucking drunk and Tipster was like, dude, I couldn't do anything about it. your immediate response is, I'm going to try and destroy you now. That's a crazy fucking person. That's a crazy person. That's a bitch that'll stab you in your sleep. That's a bitch that is looking to ruin your life. That's a bitch that if you were walking down the street and you tried to talk to her, she would just shank you. Why do that to yourself?
Interaction like this, Tipster would want nothing to do with this person. I mean, regardless of whatever their friendship was, she dumped all of his DMs. Like, you can't be friends with someone like this again. But it wouldn't be long before Tipster heard the sweet, soothing sound of her voice, and she was welcomed back within the warm embrace of the Tip's bulbous bosom. They completely reconnected.
Hold on, why was he back? What was it again? AP was there because Tipster asked if he could add a friend. Oh shit, right. You are right. I completely forgot. Keemstar mocked him for adding AP. Holy shit, I do remember. That was when me and Keem had our first interaction, I think. Now I remember. Holy shit.
And Tipster forgave her.
Dude, that part of my history just completely got removed from my head. The only thing I remember is that Def Noodles was banned on Twitch. We had a good fucking laugh about it, and I was drunk. I was drunk that stream. I was fucking hammered. I was drinking Jameson straight out of the bottle. I only remember that.
Only because he had found a new catalyst for this drama and someone to blame so that he could, basically mentally cope and continue being friends with her. That being Craig Beckett. The accusation was that small YouTuber Craig Beckett was the one that got AP over 9K to release Tipster's DMs, and he was the true evildoer in this situation.
Hold on, question. How many subs did Craig Beckett have before he got canceled or, fucking ran off the internet? Was it 10K? Thank you for stopping by, Star. If you're new, make sure you sub. I'm here pretty often.
Tipster would release a video on Craig and would join AP on a podcast in which the two memed on their conflict and showed the small commentary world that all was okay. Yes, Tipster welcomed back his #1 goth mommy, and all was right in the world. In fact, months later, Craig Beckett would be exposed for actually sexting a 17-year-old, and he was driven.
And I remember this. Okay, so this is something that not a lot of people know. I have a lost media live stream with Tipster about the Craig Beckett situation. I think it was the DM drops with Craig Beckett trying to prove that that Craig was being malicious in the sense of trying to convince AP to drop DMs on Tipster because Craig was a fucking lunatic. I do remember that. I think it was a lost to media one. I'm pretty sure there's still a video on my channel where I clipped out. The only part I clipped out of that is when Tipster debated Slug on doxing. I think that's where that stream is from, and I still think you could see those DMs. I do remember talking to Tipster about it and being sympathetic to the situation, obviously, because Craig was being malicious, trying to get shit on Tipster for no fucking reason, and AP being a retard. I remember that, and I'm pretty sure there's a video on my channel that is from that live stream where it's just Tipster and Slug debating each other. I think I remember that. Because I remember iBullyBullies reached out and was like, hey, I want to do a video on Tipster and you debating Slug. I remember that. If Bullies is still here, I'm pretty sure he remembers that.
Relevance and completely left the community, deservedly so. So all was well within the kingdom of goth mommies, and AP and Tipster and all the other orbiters would live happily ever after. That is until December of 2022, when AP would make her son call residential Spurg Spondyle the N-word and completely destroy what little reputation she did have left.
Come here. Come here. I need you to say one thing.
Okay, listen. A lot of people go, base, she says the N-word. My position is the same when this came out the first time. Telling your child to say the N-word to get their phone back is not good. It doesn't look good. It makes you look psychotic. It's insane to force your child to call someone a slur to get their phone back so they no longer are punished. I'm not, to be honest, I don't want to fence sit on this. I'm just going to say it. I genuinely believe that's a form of child abuse. I'm not joking. You're going to keep a phone away from a child to have a random fucking person get called a slur by them? I'm going to be perfectly honest. It's definitely child abuse. If that's nuclear to say, I don't really care. I look at it that way because this kid is a child. It's not like a teenager. It's not like somebody at 18, 20 that they should know better. It's a fucking child. Pull this up. What is this? Okay, I'll keep that one. Hannah, I'll pull that up later because that feeds into a lot of other shit. I also have a plushie of a new neo-Nazi. I'm gonna kind of like ruin something for you guys because Bo Blacks was called a neo-Nazi by one of Tipster's friends yesterday, and I want to show you guys. I currently own a neo-Nazi right here. You see this guy? Neo-Nazi. You see what? Boom. Punch a Nazi in the face right there. You see that? You see that, Bo Blacks? You're a neo-Nazi now, bro. Fucking a random furry freak called you a neo-Nazi. Where am I gonna put this? I'm just gonna leave him right here. There you go. I also have another neo-Nazi here. I also have another potential neo-Nazi, according to Keffels, an anti-Semitic person as well, Turkey Tom. Thank you, Tom, for giving this to me, by the way, bro. But yeah, I know he's far from a Nazi. It's a fucking joke. Somebody called him a neo-Nazi. I'm not joking. Somebody literally called him a neo-Nazi. Also, to clarify, Tom and Bo Blacks are not Nazis.
Hold on, everyone shut up! Say Smondile is a fucking nigger. No. Do it. No. Do it. No.
Child abuse. Legitimate child abuse. I'm really hoping that fucking kid is not in her household anymore.
No. Spondile's a nigger. No.
If that was the only thing to get my phone back, I did it.
Okay. You have your phone back if you say Spondile's a nigger. No, you didn't. Wait, say it here. Right here.
Spondile.
Do you hear this? The kid kept saying, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
That's what I thought.
Ugh. That fucking laugh is disgusting. Sounds like a fucking deranged lunatic. Deranged fucking lunatic. I hate that person. The fact that even a child says no at first. That's the part that got me, right? Like, some people can laugh and be like, lol, there's a slur, and you can be edgy about it, which, whatever. But I genuinely believe that this woman abused her child. Whether that's verbally or trying to hold something against him so that he would have to say something he didn't want to say. Why bring this woman back into the fold, Tipster, if you knew that she was a psycho? I'm not saying you knew about this. I'm not tying you to this. What I am trying to say is that this person, after the DM leaks, should not have been in your circle. It shouldn't have been a thing. But instead, you decide to do that. I'm going to put Tom right here. I'm going to put Tom next to Bo Blacks.
Yeah, call CPS. That's funny, because a lot of people have tried, but it doesn't work, does it?
Now, Tipster had nothing to do with this situation. However, he would end up inserting himself into it regardless when he grew frustrated with a small commentator, DJ Screwdriver.
Why did Tipster come into this Twitter space? Oh, wait, let me give you some sort of context. According to Tipster, DJ Screwdriver was trying to blame Tipster. I think I'm trying to remember the exact story. Forgive me if I fuck it up, DJ. I'm trying my best here from what I'm remembering off the top of my head. DJ Screwdriver was like, the friend of Tipster said the N-word. Or he didn't even say something like that. He didn't even tangentially connect Tipster to it in a sense that was nuclear. She is known as one of Tipster's friends. That is what she's fucking known for. Unironically, that is what she's known for. And Tipster decided to call into this Twitter space, which I heard a portion of this. And Tipster screamed at these people in the fucking call. He screamed at DJ, which is insane. Why would you do that? Why would you even get involved?
Mentioning AP as Tipster's friend, and flipped out on DJ Screwdriver in a Twitter.
DJ wasn't fucking wrong. Tipster's friend. That is what she's known for. Nobody knows her for anything else other than being a terrible fucking mom and Tipster's friend.
Space. Tipster looked horrible in this situation and lost a debate to a kid less than 20 years old with no more than 20 subscribers. But if you do somehow lose a debate to Tipster, don't worry about it. He'll embarrass himself more than you ever could the very next day. Take, for instance, the Oki's Weird Stories debate. Oki's Weird Stories is someone we'll call a commentary channel for the purpose of this video, but he's really more of a documentary maker. And on November 28th, 2021, Oki would join Tipster in a debate, and it wouldn't be long before shenanigans began. Tipster started off in good faith by saying he just wanted to understand what was going on, and Oki explained explained his situation and then went into how he hated Tipster's Twitter account because Tipster constantly spurgs out and deletes his tweets, which is
fair criticism.
Still a pattern to this very day. He also called his content bad and called him a bottom feeder, which, I mean, you know, most commentary channels are, to be completely honest. In response, Tipster had DMs with Oki ready to go, where Oki was complimenting his content a few months prior. At this point, he simply booted Oki from the call before he could even explain himself, and then reveled victoriously as his chat spammed W's and called him based. Based God Tipster, Kekistani Warrior, wins again.
You're adorable, Tipster. Why, thank you. Ooh, woo.
I'm having a fucking migraine. I'm having a migraine. Oh, fucking hell, that is the cringiest shit ever. Oh my god. Holy shit. That is the cringiest fucking thing of all time. I hate that so goddamn much.
In the eyes of the public, Tipster finally had a victory. He was riding on the high of owning a YouTuber much larger than himself. He had won after spurging at residential troll Salvo
Make it a dono sound, no.
Pancakes.
Tipster, you're gonna look so
Show me what you have or shut the f up.
Tip would enter a new drama with Dojangles, girlfriend of Mudahar from Some Ordinary Gamers. This once again led to a live confrontation. Dojangles had been memeing on Tipster all throughout the past few days in May of 2022, and it was Tippy's turn to fight back against the blonde commentary orbiter. This was a screaming match where the two talked over each other a stupendous amount of times, but it boiled down to Tipster being an alleged weirdo who kept messaging Paige the Panda, a victim of Lion Maker, while Paige was apparently trying to avoid messages from anyone. Doe alleged that Tipster had even seeked out.
Since you're all asking, this seems to be Tipster's Facebook.
Paige's own Facebook.
Nick was right, the loco gene goes around.
It really does. It starts to infect people for some reason. I don't get it. I don't get this. I don't get it. I don't get why there's this entire fucking thing. I swear to God, Mike the Bike, if that was what I think it was, you're banned from my channel. You're no longer a mod. You fucking schizo.
To try and message her there.
For 4 years, Tipster has followed me and then blocked me whenever I don't follow.
I haven't even known of your existence for 4 years. You're saying that I tried to... I haven't even known of your existence for 4 years.
Paige the Panda? Didn't you go and look for Paige the Panda on Facebook and friend request her?
Wait, yeah, I was Maker girl? Yeah, I was in communication with her because we were discussing her GoFundMe.
Communication with you, and you went and freaking friend requested her on Facebook. You went to go look for her on Facebook.
That's not true. That's not true. When I friended her on Facebook,
I have the screenshot.
I'm not saying I didn't friend her.
Why are you doing stuff like this?
Doe continues.
But that's like a good point. She's like, I have the screenshot. And he goes, I'm not going to deny that I did friend her. Bro, why are you friending somebody who doesn't want to talk to anybody? Why are you going through the extra lengths of going on Facebook? Unless Paige the Panda had no other fucking social media accounts to work with, why are you doing that?
Called Tipster gross, while Tipster apparently had no idea what—
Like, I get Tipster was trying to collect information for the Lion Maker shit. People do that. People go around and they try to get interviews with people. I'm not shitting on them for that. But, like, if that person's readily available on, like, Twitter and shit, don't reach out any other means. And if you know that that person's like, I don't really want to talk to anybody, don't reach out to them. Respect that privacy. Respect that wish to be like, leave me the fuck alone. Now, again, I cannot corroborate what Doe is saying, nor am I going to say Doe is lying. I'm going to say that I wouldn't be surprised at all by that, to be honest. I still think it's a little weird if that happened. I still think it'd be fucking weird, regardless, that you're reaching out to somebody who doesn't want to be reached out to. Especially Paige. But, like, bro, there was no reason to go the extra mile to find them on Facebook.
She was talking about.
You always do stuff like this to get people's attention. You've been doing shit like this for fucking 4 years. I think you're gross.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's so
bullshit. You saying I've been doing this shit for years? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I haven't even known you.
I don't follow you back.
Doe seemed to have the impression that Tipster loved the ladies. He would frequently follow and unfollow,
which Doe was right about loving the ladies,
various e-girls, waiting until they followed him back to finally stay consistent with a mutual. Tippy would then lose it.
By the way, Matt Pitt, shout out to Matt Pitt, and I'm going to bring up Fireball, I don't care. When Matt Pitt went up against Tipster with Tommy, and Matt found that one random e-girl in chat, that Tipster was following her and she had less than 100 followers or some shit, that was a goated move. Because it's so obvious. It's so obvious that he would do that. That was a baller move by Matt. Baller fucking move by Matt Pitt.
On Doe when asked why he kept following and unfollowing her.
I came here to correct the record on what your boyfriend said about me. Your boyfriend said I've been desperately.
You've been literally trying to get my attention for the last 4 years by following and unfollowing. Yes, you have.
No, I haven't. I literally haven't.
Then what is that? Then what is that?
I already answered your question. Are you fucking brain dead?
No, I think I think you just might be a little bit too much like on the prowl, and you may need to kind of like. So you're kick that out a little bit too much.
You're really desperate to make me into some creepy.
Actually, what actually happens? This is what happens. This is what happens when you try too hard to get e-pussy, my dude. It backs up on you.
While previously he had denied it all outright, an apology would be made by him.
Here's what I'll.
Chris, wasn't it a 2-follower account and one was him? I don't remember. I generally don't remember how many followers they had. But Matt found that randomly and was like, why are you following this person? And he's like, oh shit. Everyone just started laughing. I remember that.
Say, okay, if I had ever done anything that made her feel uncomfortable, or anyone,
2 more likes till 100 people.
I sincerely apologize, because
I appreciate the dono so far.
Whatsoever.
Who would have thought? And he said that if he happened to make Paige the Panda uncomfortable, then he was sincerely sorry. And to make the timeline clear, the next day, AP would drop Tipster's DMs where he was hungry for some goth mommy muff. Just so you guys get the timeline right. Tipster is loyal to a fault and will defend his goth mommy's honor without hesitation. All that for a promise of one little drop of pussy, which, as far as we know, he hasn't actually gotten from any of these chicks. This was clear with Overdose, but the true extent of this wouldn't be seen until February of 2023, when a fellow goth mommy named Rum was exposed for apparently liking Lolly. Now, there's a lot of
I'm not going to keep that on screen. But I'm going to tell you. I remember this fucking drama very vividly. Incredibly vividly. And I still remember, like, when it happened. What the fuck was I doing at the time? I don't remember what I was doing at the time, but I remember this drama. And I remember that I used to call into Xylee a lot more. I've recently stopped calling into, like, a lot of shows. Like, I'll probably, like, call into Dave and shit. But most shows I've, like, stayed away from. Nothing that they did. It's just, like, I stopped calling into shows. I just think it's counterproductive to, like, building my channel. Even though collaborations are good and everything like that, I'm more somebody that's like, I want to focus on my shit, right? The doc on the radio stream happens. I watched that whole thing start to finish. And I can tell you, somebody who was, like, cool with Tipster at that time, I threw my hands up. And I walked away. I was like, I can't listen to this shit anymore. All these people debating the semantics of fucking Lolly and Shotokan art. Okay, here is my position. Right now on I missed Doc too. Here's my position right now on Lolly and Shotokan. You're a degenerate freak if you enjoy that shit, like that shit, or even distribute that shit. You're a horrible, disgusting fucking person that needs to be locked in a fucking cage. You need to be locked in a cage.
Questions on whether she meant to actually like it or not. Her claim was that it was an accident, but a few pressed X to doubt. Thankfully for her, her reputation wasn't far enough gone for Tipster, who once again donned his XXL White Knight armor. He proclaimed that the art was not even Lolly. Bo Blacks responded,
Flamenco didn't like that. I don't fucking care. Flamenco's a fucking loser.
It's Lolly, Tipster. It's a cartoon of a child in nothing but a strip of clothing covering the flat chest and crotch. Had to unfollow Rum because her liking it put that disgusting...
You know what's great? I don't think Tom reads that next one. I don't know if he does. Let's read the Bo Blacks tweet and then the Tipster tweet. It's Lolly Tipster. It's a cartoon of a child in nothing but a strip of clothing covering the flat chest and crotch. Had to unfollow Rum because they're liking that, put that disgusting shit on my timeline. Fair. Tipster. This is the... I thought the fucking jiggly jiggly tweet was crusty, or the how come hot girls don't like dick was crusty. This is maybe the worst tweet Tipster has ever fucking made. Why is it a child? Because it had small tits? Guess grown-ass women never had small tits before. I hate my life. I hate this shit. When I saw that tweet, I was like, yeah, nah, bro, you're so in the fucking wrong. I didn't even respond to it. I was just so shell-shocked at the time. Oh, God, that's such a disgusting tweet.
Shit on my timeline. Tipster claimed it was not Lolly at all, and that it could have possibly just been a drawing of a petite grown woman. He further defended the art and his friend liking it, and was then ripped apart by commentary Spurgs, who completely disagreed with him. Rum would again reiterate that she didn't even remember liking this art apparently, but Tipster ignored that and went on stream anyway to defend this to the death.
So Tipster, I'd like to explain your thought process.
This is a legendary stream. I'll admit it. Legendary. I miss you, Doc. Please take over Spurgalert again. Please. I'm begging you, bro. I know you're working hard. I know you don't want to come back, but bro, please. You're an important cog in the cycle of what this community was.
Process of some of your tweets you've made about
so my thought process is that, like, I feel like a lot of the people who are chiming in on this situation don't know shit about anime, and so they're chiming in from a place of, like, ignorance, right? If you were to actually...
Can we talk about the fact that Natty Forsyth is in this fucking call? Now, if you don't remember, Natty called in before Tipster and tried to talk about the drawing and use the same talking points as Tipster. Remember that Natty Forsyth did that. Remember that. There was a whole call before Tipster called in of Natty defending the artwork. Just put that in the back of your head.
Look at the profile of the person that posted that particular image. They have done stylized art of characters that are clearly adults in nature in similar art styles. It's clearly
what do you mean by
what
do you mean by stylized?
Meaning all the characters are done in the same art style.
So looking like kids.
No. I mean,
but dude, that's like the first thing everyone thought when they first saw it is like, dude, that looks like a kid. And Tipster debating that point is psycho to me. It makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense. You could have just said, dude, she liked it on accident. It's not that big of a deal. If you make it a big deal, that's on you. Boom! Drama averted. Maybe Tipster gets some shit for being like, well, he's defending his friend regardless. But he went in there with the sole reasoning of, well, everyone in this community is now going to call Rum a pedophile, so I have to defend her. No, you don't. You just say what she said. She accidentally liked the tweet. You don't need to go into a debate of if it's Lolly or if it's Shota or explain to people you don't know anime, then you don't know anime culture as well as I do. You look like an idiot.
To you, it looks like kids, but like, just because you think something is a kid doesn't mean it's a kid. I mean, by that logic, you can make the same argument that 24-year-old reality star who everybody says looks like a kid is a kid.
Okay, well, we're talking about a drawing. I want to make that clear.
But right, exactly.
Also,
yeah.
So, like, what? Yeah.
I also want to make it clear that this person has posted art.
Yes, Natty Forsyth is now a mod in the Tipster Discord. Think about that.
Of actual adults in the same art style, and they're completely
different.
Different.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah, so they've shown ones that they show how to draw adults, and then they show these, and they're completely different, more looking like younger, like a child of it. It's more of a Lolly to people. If you see both art, and
I mean, if you and here's the funny thing is like if you want to make the argument that you don't like this art or you think it's a little bit creepy, like that's a fair argument to make. I don't even like this art myself. Like I looked at it and I'm like, yeah.
Then why are you fucking defending it? I was literally screaming at my screen. Why are you defending it? Why are you defending it? Like I was like, what are you doing?
There was someone from the anime community who followed me that I had to block because the constant lowly stuff made me wanna puke. I was weirded out.
Yeah, you want to block those people like immediately.
That's not my cup of tea, but like I don't think somebody should be labeled like a pedophile for liking this art.
I don't think
that's
I'm
my
labeling
issue.
anybody. I'm just saying it's weird for you to
And to be clear, I'm not saying that that's what you're labeling people. That there are people who are making that argument.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Those
I
people
agree
are
with that. But like Tipster, I just don't really see your. I just don't really see how you're saying it's not lolly when. Like,
I'm looking at an artist. I'm looking at an artist who's doing similar characters and similar art style that are very clearly adult characters, and so I'm saying, okay, this is their art style. So that doesn't like automatically indicate that this is a child. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Now, if the artist came forward,
like if it looks like
the
a kid,
artist
then
came
like I don't want
forward and
anything to
said
do
that
with it,
yes,
bro.
this is
Like,
meant to be a child, then I will concede my point. But my point is, we're looking at a picture and we're deducing things from a picture that can't be deduced from a picture alone. That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't matter. You shouldn't try to defend that shit. You really should not try to defend that shit at fucking all. That's the point everyone was trying to... They tried giving you a line to be like, dude, you should not be defending this. Whether or not you have this argumentation of it, whether it's a child or not, it looks like a kid. That's all you need to know. It looks like a fucking kid. Throw your hands up and walk the fuck away.
Agree to disagree.
Shut up, Shadow Humor. Agree to disagree my ass, bro. I hate that line. I don't hate you, Shadow. I just hate that fucking line.
There's not enough information to come to the conclusion that that's a child. That's all I'm saying.
Enough information. It would like. What do you mean? You look? Is not your first reaction looking at that like that looks like a kid? What do you mean? Like,
no,
what?
no.
What? I also hate at the end of the day.
It's a child.
That's
all I'm
not
saying.
Enough information. It would like. What do you mean? You look? Is not your first reaction looking at that like that looks like a kid? What do you mean? Like,
no,
what?
no. It
What?
looks like
That's not your
anime
first
art
reaction?
Like if you disagree with me, that's fair. But I'm just
Chris, I love you, bro.
I like you too, Shadow. I like you too, brother.
Giving you the logic behind my take.
Tipster would grow frustrated with his fellow Spurgs and would refuse to back down, but he had chosen this hill. He did the same on the Keemstar show to justify his case, and that also didn't go over too well.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the Keemstar show situation. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys right now something a lot of people probably know already, and it was very painfully fucking obvious. Keemstar and Salvo love to fucking shit on Tipster because it's easy, obviously. Like, look at everybody right now, right? Every time Tipster would call in, you can go back and watch the show. You could see, like, them getting excited. They're like, ooh, we got something for the Piranha tank. Dude, every time he would call in, I'm not joking, I would stop everything I was doing. I would literally put my fucking feet up. I would literally put my feet up on the fucking desk, and I would just put my hands up and roll my eyes. And I'm like, fuck, he's calling it again. Fuck, he's calling it again. Why? Now we're here. When I'm not there, I'm doing the same fucking thing. The same fucking thing. I sat in my room and I'm like, fuck this. Fuck
it's
this.
It's your interpretation, Chris.
Is my interpretation, Chris? Shut up. Yeah, put that on WikiFeet. I walk outside barefoot all the time. You got a problem with that?
Whoa! At the end of the day, it is what it is.
So true.
Oh,
Tipster, why do you support Rum is her name, right? Liking that post? Like, how is that not lolly? Whatever.
Well, first of all, what I want to get into is you guys
wash my feet. True. I did walk outside all day in barefoot.
You're saying that I'm defending Lolly, and I would never defend Lolly. Okay, I don't advocate for Lolly.
But you're defending the girl
These are the last two people you should be trying to argue with is Pack God and fucking Keemstar. These are like the last two people that you should be arguing on this shit. Like, actually, you should not be arguing with these two people. Thank you, Shadow, for another 5. If that's your opinion, then that's fine. That's a fair criticism, bro. That's a fair criticism, Shadow. That's a fair criticism. I hate hearing that fucking term. When I watched Tipster with Aiko, holy shit. He kept looping. That's a fair criticism, bro. That's a fair criticism. You know, we could agree to disagree. Oh my god, I wanted to kill myself.
If that's your opinion, then that's fine.
Ah! QTV with the 2. You're gonna get a bunch of feet weirdos now. I don't care. I literally don't care.
For liking lolly. So indirectly, you're defending it, right?
But my interpretation is that it's not lolly. Okay, like if you think it's lolly or you think it's like weird, then okay, you're welcome to that opinion.
You're welcome to that opinion. We could agree to disagree. That's a fair criticism. Oh my fucking god! How do you have like one tagline? How do you have like one tagline for something?
You're gonna get a bunch of feet weirdos now.
Whatever, bro. It is what it is. People make thousands of dollars off of that shit. But like, how do you have like the same constant
It wasn't
deflection?
my intentions, but that's a fair critique.
Wasn't my intentions, but that's a fair critique. I fucking hate this chat now. I hate you guys. Oh my god. This is the best thing that I like about this community that we're building here is that you guys will fucking bully me and laugh and fucking like say crazy shit and never let my head get too big. That shit's funny. I love it.
I think it is. So like
you just did. It is what it is. Fuck! It's spreading. No! Look at the excitement on Keemstar's face. You can literally see that Keem's just like, I got him. I got him. I got him. You can see it in his eyes. You can see it in his eyes. Look at You can see it in his eyes. He's getting ready. He's glowing, bro. He's glowing. He's like, I found something to work with here.
This notion that I'm like some lolly defender or I'm in favor of the existence of lolly is ridiculous.
Okay, so you say that you don't like the image, right? So I want to ask you, does looking at that image in any way make you feel uncomfortable?
Do I think it's like a really creepy, weird looking piece? Sure, but I don't think it's lolly.
Okay.
Then why are you like defending the semantic of it? It's creepy. It's weird. It looks like lolicon. Leave it alone. Why continue to debate people about this all fucking day? Holy shit. Holy fuck. No more.
So then let me ask you a question. What are the factors that draw you to say that this is a very creepy, weird looking piece? Because we also agree this is a very weird, creepy looking piece. And the reason why we say that is because it looks like a child. So what are the reasons that you're drawing to say that it's a very weird, creepy looking piece?
Tipster, look, you're defending Rum, basically, because she's your friend.
At the end of the day, it is what it is. It's a fair argument that Chris might set up enough for feet weirdos.
Looking piece.
Tipster, look, you're defending Rum, basically, because she's your friend.
Did you hear that right there? The reason he interrupted is because he's giving Tipster a lifeline. Even though he might not think he did, he was giving Tipster a lifeline. Or maybe he was. I don't know. I don't live in I don't know what the machinations of fucking Keem when he says shit, right? But it looks like a lifeline. It's like, bro, listen, I get it. I get why you're defending it. It's because it's your friend. That's the only reason you're doing it, right? Like, that's a lifeline. That's being like, dude, we get it. There's a woman in danger. You have to protect her, right? That's literally what it is. It's like throwing a fucking what the fuck are those things called? It's like the thing that the lifeguards use. Fucking throws it out. It's like a floaty. It's like, hey, like, you're drowning here. I'm giving you a way out. I'm giving you a way out. And he doesn't take it. It's fucking aggravating. When I heard that, I was like, fuck, Tipster's fucked. He's done. It's over, bro. It's so Jover. It's so Jover. Zombie Chick, didn't he like a bunch of pics from the same artist? I think so. I believe so. A lifesaver. Yes, thank you. Thank you. You guys are great. I'm retarded. But like...
Didn't he like a bunch of pics from the same artist?
From what I understand, correct. From what I understand, your position, what you have said is potentially correct. Because I remember hearing that he was liking a bunch of fucking tweets.
Trying to find a middle ground during an argument. Just continue to hate each other. What do you think content is, FFS?
Listen, sometimes you have to come to a middle ground. Sometimes, so that more content can come out later, bro. Sometimes you got to do it. Really depends on how you're feeling that day. Really depends on how you're feeling that day. Every time I come in here, y'all are arguing about cartoons. I'm not arguing it. We're watching a video on Tipster, and this is a very important part of the lore. I'm not super happy that I'm going over this part, but we need to have that conversation. Pigeon with the 5. Tipster could have just argued it was a misclick on Rum's part and take the L. He was defending it because he wants to be the knight in shining armor. Thanks for the rescue, fucking simp. Exactly.
Then that's the only reason why. This image is Lolly. Like, this is a little kid.
This controversy affected him so much that he even made a video explaining his side of the story. And
okay, I'm going to tell you right now, and I've said it before, and I will say it again. Tipster making the video about the lolicon shit.
Tipster could have just argued that it was a misclick on Rum's part and take the L, that he was defending it because he wants to be the knight in shining armor. Thanks for the rescue, fucking simp.
So true. I think that lolly video was the dumbest fucking idea a content creator has ever made in their life. I have never seen a worse video in my life. Not because it's Tipster defending himself. It's because he's defending himself for the dumbest shit that a bunch of random fucking spurgs are talking about. It's not anyone important. Keemstar's just like, dude, like, why are you talking about this? Like, why are you defending this? That is the extent of it, and Doc on the radio. That is the extent of it. And Tipster felt obligated to put a video together to defend Rum. For what fucking reason? It is stupid to get involved. He literally made that video to leave commentary, but no one watched till the end where he says goodbye. No one cared. Because the video was so fucking stupid. Nobody wanted to get through it. Nobody wanted to get through that fucking video. I think I made it halfway through, and I'm like, this is fucking stupid to put out. This is Twitter drama that barely includes you. The only reason you're included is because you got involved. You got involved. Holy shit. Hello, Inklet. This is my favorite part. I'll be honest. Of Tom's video, other than the diss track, this is definitely my favorite part.
Finally, he would go on Xylee Gets Real stream to participate in a debate in which he would
I am so glad I avoided this stream. I'm so happy.
See, the other side's point was valid.
Oh, look at this tweet that's connected to that picture in question.
Oh, it's a boy.
Bro, when Diesel and Xylee find out.
From what I heard, Tipster Cope liked some of the same artists art to try to own the people critiquing him and calling him out for lowly defense.
Oh my god, of course, Pigeon. Cadmus with the 2, is this image lowly?
Is this image lowly?
Shut up. Holy shit, y'all are crazy. But like, I wasn't watching this, I watched it after. Watching it live probably would hit entirely different. When I watched it later, I was like, holy shit. Tipster just got fucking eaten alive. He got eaten alive, bro. Everyone knew it was Lolly or Shota or whatever the fuck terminology you disgusting freaks want to correct me on. And fucking Xylee and Diesel are like, that's a kid. That's a fucking kid. And Tipster has to fucking concede, bro. That shit was funny. I'll admit it.
It's a boy. Someone get flamenco in here right now.
Oh my god. I love Diesel. Someone get flamenco in here.
This is so stupid. Everybody has been on me about this stupid shit.
What? Hold on. He says everyone's on me about this stupid shit because you put yourself into it, Tipster. I saw you do it in real time. Everyone's on my ass about this shit because they were right. Because they were right.
Then there was the Mama Max confrontation. Mama Max, a YouTuber who hunts predators, began a trend on social media called #PickASideYouTube in December of 2021 because one of his videos was demonetized or taken down. Tipster was highly critical of Mama Max's approach and was very vocal on Twitter. He would eventually dive into the DMs with Max, and Max had apparently agreed to come on Tipster's show where he would be interviewed about the movement. However, it wouldn't be long before Tipster would cancel the interview and he and Max would get into a heated back and forth on Twitter where he would share some of Tipster's DMs. This led to a lot of mockery as Max seemingly made a real attempt to communicate, and Tipster just did his classic internet tough guy act, which is very funny when you consider what the guy looks like. In frustration, Tipster would deactivate his account again for the 100th time in this guy's fucking career, and we wouldn't hear from him for
animal is a 3 on a good day.
a few days.
Chill.
At this point, we've gone through a lot of drama that makes Tipster look bad. Undoubtedly. The general Tipster cycle has been fully established. He does something stupid, doubles down, and then does the tough guy act, and finally deactivates his account and runs away, before coming back and vowing that things will change, he's apologizing, he's moving on, but it's a cycle he's doomed to repeat. He goes right back to step one almost immediately. And
remember boys and girls, the Tipster cycle. Remember. This is what Tom is referencing every time. Remember this. Anytime Tipster gets into a drama, anytime Tipster fucking does something stupid, this is the pattern of behavior that you need to be very in tune with. The next time Tipster fucks up, follow this pattern. Where is he at right now? Saying you're done being Mr. Nice Tip. I believe he's currently on this arc right now. I believe he's kind of past this arc. Let me think about this again. I believe he's past this arc, and now he's halfway through this arc right here. He's halfway through this arc. Because right now, I'm going to show you guys the aftermath of the video and what Tipster was saying and what the community and the internet was saying. I believe he's halfway through this part right here. So keep that in mind while moving forward.
Early 2022, he would even delete a bunch of his videos, vowing he was done with the commentary genre. He was moving on. No more bullying, no more making fun of people, no more criticism videos. He was done. At the same time, meanwhile, when John Swan got into his own drama, he decided to record a private call with John with the intention of leaking it right after. Not exactly the behavior of someone who is done with drama. But at this point, principles and consistency can be damned, so I even try to hold this guy to any kind of standard. Having exhausted his list of commentary e-girls to orbit, and I do mean every last one, he's now moved on to a new type of girl, trans ones. He's gone out of his way to
this part of the fucking video where he goes after Jalen is great. Inglet with the $4.99. Welcome back to the chat, Inglet. I haven't seen you for a while.
A lot of us left. It's the standing up against things until something happens and the excuses are made.
Yeah, I get you. Well, you're welcome here. You're welcome to this chat. I don't do stupid shit. I just enjoy my content and go home. Well, technically, I work from home. But, I just do my content and I enjoy my day after.
advocate for trans people in the most bizarre ways, though. Like defending Chris Chan from being misgendered.
Oh, okay. I'm going to tell you guys right now. And this is going to sound kind of nuclear. But I kind of agree with Leon on this one. I'm going to agree with Leon. I have no issue dead naming Chris Chan. I have no issue misgendering this person. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? And Tom touches on it, but I would like to say it before Tom does. This person fucked their mother. Let me repeat that again. Fucked their mother. They became trans because they thought it was easier to sleep with women if they were a woman. They did not transition based on any sort of preconceived notions that they had gender dysmorphia. They didn't have any sort of any sort of medical reasons to transition. They didn't have any emotional, psychological reasons to transition. None of those things. Nothing that a normal trans person needs to actually transition was the reason for Chris Chan's transition. They did it just to sleep with women. They even said it in a video. So anyone that gets mad at you for not what's the word I'm looking for? Not respecting Chris Chan's pronouns, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. I do not respect Chris Chan. I do not respect their pronouns. I don't even respect them at all. Sue me for that.
Keep in mind his own mother. And also keep in mind that Chris admittedly became trans because he thought it would give him a better chance at getting with cis chicks, which, I mean, I guess technically worked, but not in the way that most of us imagined. Now he's doing bait ops with Keffals and finding camaraderie with Jalen of all people. Yes, the same psychotic Jalen I covered over a year ago. People wonder why I left the commentary community. Here's Poncho, a commentary YouTuber with 1.7 million subscribers, misgendering me. The state of commentary is so
This was the funniest thing ever. Hannah, you were the one that sent this to me, right? I'm pretty sure you're the one that sent this to me. And I remember reading it, and I started crying laughing. I thought it was the funniest shit ever. The funniest shit ever. This was my favorite community post of all time, and it caught fire the minute it was posted because this is pathetic. This is a tipster moment.
Said similar about Chris Chan. To have the boyfriend-free girlfriend.
That's literally what Chris wanted. They transitioned for the wrong reasons. And I need to specify, I respect trans people before the trans community comes to fucking eat my asshole out. But I do not respect Christian Weston Chandler.
If you don't adhere to the narrative of minorities bad, you get accused of lying. Keep in mind that Jalen called a black kid the N-word like 2 months ago.
Jalen has a mental breakdown while in the Leafy is Here Discord.
I find it just really funny that they say on Twitter, yeah, all transphobic people are pedophiles, and just being openly transphobic towards.
The fact that Leafy saw this clip is shocking to me. Who the fuck sent this to him?
Go.
That's not being transphobic. I can make 41% jokes. Also, Ringo's also literally making the same jokes. Like, what the f are you talking about, Nick? Like, what the f are you?
Ooh.
Dude, what is going on?
You're not black.
I thought this person was what?
A black Jalen. You're not allowed to say
Be
that.
fair.
You're not allowed to say that word. Are you racist?
Can transgenders be racist towards black people? What?
I am.
That's not us. Yeah, exactly. Dude, we're not that racist. Exactly. This person is an embarrassment to the white race, dude.
80-30, your Discord is a fucking shit show.
I'm not trying to cancel anyone for using slurs, but Jalen has a track record worse than Richard Spencer in terms of being recorded saying unhinged shit when she thinks no one is watching. So I feel like she's not in a position to talk about how bigoted the commentary community is when she's 10 times more edgy, racist, and insane than any of them. If the commentary community is bigoted, Jalen, then you are the CEO of racism.
Whoa, what? I didn't read that tweet last time.
If the commentary community is bigoted, Jalen, then you are the
Maybe Jalen was right. Maybe I'm really a bad person. Oh god. Oh. I find that shit so funny. Oh, fucking hell. Holy shit. Thank you, Shadow, for another 5, dude. Incredibly generous today. Same as Pigeon and QTV. Appreciate you, boys. Oh, I gotta breathe.
I dislike anyone who uses pron01s, are homeless, or anyone WH0V0 Ted for Hillary Clinton or Biden.
Okay, bro.
CEO of racism. I quit the commentary community and now I'm going viral on leftist Twitter. No, bro. Oh my God. I quit the commentary community and now I'm going viral on leftist Twitter.
Look at this. Glad you got out too. This community is not a cult. Nobody is going to force you to stay here. Nobody's like, did you buy in? You have to. You have to listen to everything. You have to be a part of everything. You have to constantly be around. You must listen to the dogma. No, that's not this community. We all just like to laugh at stupid shit or talk about current events. That is the extent of this community. That's really what it is. What is this?
Yo, what's good, gang?
Oh, fucking hell. Did Leg make an apology? Oh, shit. Leg made an apology. We might have to go over that later.
Out now, it's not worth staying. You didn't quit. You got bullied because you're a crazy person who on one hand criticizes others for being racist or homophobic.
Bye, Xylee. That's the extent. I'll be like, bye. Hopefully we can still talk. That's going to be the extent. I don't care after that.
On the other hand, are 10 times as bad yourself. This is
personality.
To be fair, that was Jalen's other personality. So true.
Pure delusion. And on top of that, I mean, these people talk about the commentary community like it's the fucking mafia. Glad you got out too. Dude,
yeah, can we talk about this?
Talk about the commentary community like it's the fucking...
The CIA just donated to me. Why are the feds donating to me? What is happening? I am not Baked Alaska. The feds need to stop donating. CIA, Chris, we can agree to disagree, dog. Also, Jalen is a yikes from me, dog. Shut up, bro. God damn it. Thank you for the donation. The direct donos are super helpful. Same as memberships and shit here. Appreciate it. But why are the feds donating to me? What is happening? What have I done to bring the feds on? Who's Leg? Oh, Gaming Witch. You have so much lore to catch up on.
Mafia. Glad you got out.
I'm actually afraid of the CIA and the FBI. Like, I'm genuinely afraid of those fucking organizations, dude. After I've talked to a few people, man, after I spoke, I think it was to Muda, I'm a lot more afraid of the FBI and CIA, bro. I'm like starting to feel it. I'm starting to sit here and I'm like, these organizations are scary. I don't want to go on a rant about it. I don't want to go on a rant about the NSA, the CIA, the fucking FBI. I don't want to go on a rant.
Dude, it's Twitter. You're 40 years old. Get over yourself. But never fear, because Tipster has really important things to talk about now, like trans women lactating. He's our super sweetie activist.
Why, thank you. Ooh, woo.
I hate but whether he actually cares or is just trying to give them the tip is up for debate. And by up for debate, I mean, let's be real, this dude is a total chaser. This new journey I'm on hasn't been easy, but feedback like this makes it all worth it. Thank you. Well, you guys have heard me ramble for long enough. I think it's time to wrap this video up with something special for the TomDark channel.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to turn the camera off. And I'm going to pull a Bo Blacks and let this play. I'm going to let it play.
And I have been dating for a couple months now.
Chill.
I'm the happiest owl boy on earth. She's one. I'm in love, guys.
Chill, bro. Chill. Thank you for the 5. QTV with the 2. CIA keeping you quiet with that hush money.
CIA is keeping you quiet with that hush money.
So true, bro. I'm just going to let this go. Enjoy what is about to happen. If you haven't seen this yet, I saw it first. And it was great. Thank you for the subscription. Some random giga chat on the internet. Appreciate you, dude.
How's this for some feedback, Tippy?
This is a banger. I hate diss tracks, but this one was a good one.
It's time and we get into the turkey. Just fat as hell eating all the beef jerky. Why you on Discord? Aren't you like 30? On Twitter hitting up e-girls getting flirty. Have your age and a bigger than you'll ever be. More subs on my second channel than you'll ever see. More subs on my second channel than you'll ever eat. Money growing longer than your penis you should never see. You want some advice? Well, here's my tip. Dog, if I was you, I'd probably end my whole shit. Dog, if I was you, lose some weight and go lift. Do a couple push-ups and lose those tits. You're a loser and a creep, that's 2 out of 3. Lowy ass shoes on my motherfucking feet. I'ma hit Tippy with a 2-2-3. Leave his ass dead in the motherfucking street.
See them making fun of you on Kiwi farms. They're talking about how much of a freak you are. And I'd honestly feel bad, and I'd offer you my pity, but I'm busy out here buying me a sleek new car.
Need to stay away from the goth mommies. Shoot you in the head like COD zombies. Boy, you old as fuck like Rob Zombie. Trying to give Keppels that slop topic. Bitch, I'm with Bobby, I roll up a stogie. I hash it on Tipster and tell him to blow me. You trying to eat burgers, especially Zoe. You said you was leaving, you better get going. Gonna deactivate, cry like a bitch. Ludo her own, you throwing a fit. Bitch, I'm dark, but I'm getting it lit. Bring up my DMs, I don't give a shit. Sub count stuck like you in a tub. Trying to get bitches to give you a tug. All in their DMs like, give me a hug. Gain more weight when you gain new subs. Honestly, Tipster, fuck you. Hannah Animal, she a slut too. Trying to fuck Jalen? Yuck, dude. No IRL lady's gonna touch you. Are you 35 and still beefing with kids? Need to lay off the Oreos, word up to Nick. Before we wrap up, got a question real quick. Why do all the hot ones not like dick?
I see them making fun of you on Kiwi farms. They're talking about how much of a creep you are. And you're such a fat loser that no girl would wanna touch you, even if she's on the ground and needs that CPR.
I just put Tipster in a king-size casket. Triple XL. You're like H3, but without the money. Your channel's dead, I find it funny. Shout out to Chris, but I love Sunny.
Fucking banger.
Come off weird, and my apologies.
Oh god, yes! The best fucking clip of all time. This is the best clip of all time, chat. I hope you enjoyed the TomDark song. That shit was a banger when I heard it the first time, and it's still a banger now. I still remember listening to it before it was in the video, and I was like, bruh, this shit is awesome. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was excited. I heard, like, the first part of it, and I'm like, yes, 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 yes. This shit's gonna be funny, bro. Was that Chris mention about you or Chris Tyson? Chris Tyson. It was definitely Chris Tyson. Not me. Not me. Not at all. Definitely Chris Tyson. This is the best clip of all time.
Apologies if it does. So Keppels usually kind of dresses up like tomboyish, right? Can we just agree that she cleans up real nice? You know what I'm saying? Like when she, maybe puts on a little bit of lipstick and, puts on a nice outfit and stuff like that. She cleans up like a shiny new penny.
Question, chat. Let me ask the men in chat. Have you ever called a woman a shiny new penny? Chat, let me ask you a question. The men only. Have you ever referred to a woman as a shiny new penny? No, 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 fuck no. No, never, nope, hell no. If I think she's ugly, Jesus Christ, Mike. I'm seeing a lot of no's in chat. I'm seeing a lot of no's in chat. I'm seeing a lot of no's. Oh, sweet God. That's the crazy thing, right? No normal person would say that. I said my wife has some ass. Yeah, because you're a man, Optimus, because you're a fucking man. You look like a man, because you're a man, Optimus. You're a fucking man. In my entire life, I don't think I've ever heard a man refer to a woman as a shiny new penny. I've never heard that in my life whatsoever. It is the funniest fucking thing on planet Earth to me. Tom gets a W here. Banger diss track, banger song. W. Brought a little fun back to the community. This shit was funny. The clip at the end is great. And they didn't even touch on the Keppels stuff, which I have to guess Nick is probably going to touch more on that in his future video, which I highly recommend you guys check out. Nick is going to make a really interesting video. I know nothing about it. I don't know anything in the video. All I know is that he's been scouring around looking for shit, and it's going to be a banger, and it's going to be a deep dive. So I'm very excited to see when that comes out. Hopefully Nick will put it out. Shadow, you gave Chris money. Wait, When does Shadow give me money? Did I miss? Shadow, I want to thank you again if you donated. Oh, yeah, Xylee. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, dude. Turkey Tom W's in chat. Now, let's get into the update of what's going on here. This is what Tipster was doing during the time that the video was up. Everyone was laughing at him. And then the other stuff. This is what I have found so far. I've heard a lot more shit has been going on. I'm not 100% on it all. But a lot of people took screenshots, obviously, because they were curious how Tipster was going to react, and Keffels. I can tell you that they reacted like fucking children. They reacted like children. That's literally what happened. So let's go over some of the stuff that Tipster was doing while this was going down. So Matt Pitt takes a screenshot while Turkey Tom dropped hard bars against Tipster. Tipster spent his time arguing for Keffels against Ryan Beard. Now, I wish to preface this. I do not know a lot about the current drama that Keffels and this other individual are having. All I know is that Keffels told a group of her fans to impersonate black people. That's all I know. I don't know if that's 100% accurate, but I wouldn't be shocked if that was the story. So they've been arguing. And thank you for the two.
Tip only earns pennies.
So true. Tip only earns pennies. Ryan Beard is a leftist YouTube channel. Like, he's one of those super leftoid people that are like way, way, way too far to the left. He also has like retarded takes all the time. The commentary community constantly butts heads with this fucking retard. Hello from Australia, Victorian Detective. So he's arguing with somebody in his new community now. Mind you, he left the commentary community to avoid toxicity, right? But he's arguing with other people online. But whatever, I digress. First of all, she didn't say to make them all black lesbians. She said to make them diverse and gave black butch lesbians as an example. Okay. I don't know why that was. Reading these out of context are super funny. I'll admit it. A chatter pointed out that could have been perceived as digital blackface, and then she agreed, reacted, and told her chat not to. She didn't retract or tell her chat not to. You're lying. I just watched the stream. So he gets called out almost immediately. By the way, Tipster, you're losing an argument to the guy that everybody makes fun of. Like, I'm pretty sure there are large creators that laugh at Ryan Beard behind his fucking back at this point. Like, I'd be shocked if anyone took this guy seriously with all the dumb shit he fucking says all the time. Can you link me the stream you watched, please? I'll gladly get you a clip of the reaction. Or the retraction. The stream is called I'm Once Again Being Cancelled, and it's a private members-only stream on our account. Can you link me the stream? For some reason, I can't see it. I have a channel membership, and I am unable to find it on the list. Where is the other stuff? Oh, wait, yeah. It should be... Where the fuck is it? Here we go. So, keep that in mind. Tipster is so convinced that Mommy Keffels is in the right here that he is saying, well, you're wrong. You're wrong, Ryan. You're wrong. Show me proof. Show me proof. Just did. Now I'm rewatching it to make sure I didn't miss anything because you're all trying to gaslight me, lol. Tipster. I'm actually not trying to gaslight you. I spoke with you in DMs and told you I'd try to find the clip for you when I get home. Now, chat. Is Tipster wrong? Yeah. All right, so I checked the VOD and couldn't find the clip. So maybe it was a different stream? Not sure, but appreciate your patience. If I ever find it, I will let you know. If I ever find it, LMAO. He's trying to run from his own gaslighting. Just say you made it up, take the L and move on. Ryan and I handled this pretty civilly in DMs. Another Tipster cope. So you can make whatever assumptions you want. But I had no issues with the guy, nor with me. Tipster just lost to Ryan Beard and had to eat crow and now doing the whole, oh, we talked behind the scenes shtick. Tipster, you are predictable to a fucking fault. It's actually sad. You are predictable, bro. You are literally the most fucking predictable person on planet fucking Earth. Of course you get into a public beef with somebody and then play the, oh, but we're now civil in DMs. Fuck off. Let's see here. Now we have the next part. Tom goes live. Tom makes the video live. Everyone's fucking laughing at it. Tom points out the fucking music video. The community's having a fun fucking time. They're enjoying their time. This is how Keffals and Tipster. These two people are made for each other. Keffals and Tipster are two peas in a fucking pod of being the most cringe retarded fucking people on the platform now. Tipster, get on, bitch. I out-ratioed the ratio queen. This looks like it's trending for you, Tab. Not trending in general, trending for you. But, you know, I digress. You look cringe doing this. And calling someone the ratio queen, bro, that's like a joke. That's a joke. That's not to be taken seriously. Instead, Tipster is like, the ratio queen. Oh, Queen Keffals is so good at ratioing people. Keffals responds with, don't you have a goth mommy to have sex with? I don't know. Listen. We here at the Kristen Art channel never endorse anything that Keffals says because she's a dumb bitch. But this is funny. Even though it's a troll bait, it was kind of funny. I'll admit it. I literally hate both of these people. I didn't think I could hate Tipster, really. I don't think there's like actual hate. I think I'm using hate in a hyperbole, right? So I don't hate the guy. Like, he's just cringe. But I dislike Keffals to the fucking umpteenth degree, and they are starting to they act like each other. So my dislike for Keffals is really leaking over to fucking Tipster now. Holy shit, this is cringe. These two are made for each other. The cringiest people of all time. And if people say I'm not being consistent, boom, they're fucking made for each other. Now, you think that Tipster, this is now today, right? Tipster finds out about the diss track. Tipster finds out about the diss track. This is his response. Okay, won't lie. The diss track kind of slaps. This dude, I am telling you right now, he's playing off that it's not a big deal that he got called out like this. He's playing it off. He's completely playing it off. Now you're saying to yourself, Chris, that's probably a good thing. Didn't you want him to do this at one point and be like, well, yeah, don't pay attention to what the fuck people are saying? The thing is that Tipster has a cycle where he'll get criticized severely and then pretend like it doesn't get to him. But his cycle will dictate that he's going to get pissed off at this at one point. It is going to happen. It's going to happen. Like, I'm not joking. It's going to fucking happen. Love at the end of when an opinion becomes a bad take and you were told the opinion was stupid.
I love at the end of the when an opinion becomes a bad take as you were told the opinion was stupid.
Yeah, fair. But, like, this is the thing. Tipster is going to relapse on this. He's going to get mad. His cycle demands at one point that Tipster is going to bitch about this. Now, am I 100% certain that's going to happen? I hope he doesn't fucking have a goddamn meltdown. Be funny if he did. But something tells me he's not taking the criticism seriously. I don't think he saw the Turkey Tom video. I think what he saw was the music video that was tweeted out on Twitter by Tom and did not watch the video at the time. And I'm pretty sure he's not going to watch the Nick video. Now this, I'm just adding this for cringe. So this person named Grip, why are you so fat? Tipster's response, like he's back in 2012 to 2013, 2014. Because your mom always makes me a tasty meal after we smash. Who says smash anymore? Who says I'm going to smash your girlfriend, smash your wife? Who says that? What year are we in? Because I'm confused. I'm confused in what year we're in. Because apparently it's not 2023. It's not that at all.
That's a sneaker cope response.
Technically is. Just like how Keffals had their own sneaker cope response. God, nobody says smash. Nobody. Now we're getting into the next era of what happened with this whole drama. Ugh, now we're in the next era. So, let me break it down for you. Let me break it down for you. Boblax is live. Boblax is reacting to the Turkey Tom video, much like I'm doing today, except I'm doing it way fucking longer. And Boblax on Throbbing Horsecock, which is not his Twitter account. He just has access to that account. There's another guy tweeting on that account. Looks at Tipster's likes and sees this. Let me read this out to you. Good afternoon, everyone. What is the first thing you would do to me if you had strapped me down to a bed? Anyways, Boblax tweets this out. Tipster, you have a wife. Why are you liking horny posts from other people? It's a fair joke. Fair joke. Fair joke. Boblax was just pointing it out, make it a joke. Easy tweet to make. Let's move on to what happens next. This person, this degenerate furry, I'm not attacking them for their gender. Mind you, I'm attacking them because they are a degenerate furry freak. Not their gender. It's because they're a furry. Furries are disgusting people. No, I get it, Quack. I'm just not touching it with a 50-foot pole. Furries are degenerate freaks that have no place on this channel. If you're a furry and you identify as one and you fucking a mascot costume, I don't want you around here. So, this person starts off taking a screenshot of Boblax's tweet. Hey, everyone. Need this tweet. Mass reported. Pay attention to that part. Mass reported for harassment. The comments are filled with people misgendering me, attacking my identity, and ignoring my sexuality just so they can attack another YouTuber. Let me show you something, chat. Do you see these hidden replies here? Do you see these hidden replies here, chat? I need you to know. Do you see these? Because I do. Boblax was actually hiding all the people misgendering this individual and doing the right thing and hiding those comments. So let's play a little theory crafting. This person saw that they were a part of being made fun of per the Tipster situation, got dragged into it. That's Tipster's fault for liking that tweet. Boblax does the right thing and hides the tweets. This person, instead of thinking with their brain critically that Boblax is trying to mitigate that and hide the responses for this person, they immediately jump to mass report this tweet for harassment. This person, this individual, is allowing these people to misgender me and say crazy shit. You're blaming Boblax for that. For a shitpost tweet. You fucking degenerate. You know, the assholes that keep responding to this or quoting me with things, you'll never be a woman, aren't really beating the transphobia charges. They're all just, fine, I'll keep blocking you assholes. Okay, you are well within your right to start doing that. I'm not going to shit on you for that. What I am going to shit on you for is this. You can see that I hid the transphobic replies I saw under the tweet. I'm not attacking your identity. It's irrelevant to the point I'm making. Here is their response to Boblax doing the right fucking thing. No, you just lazily pointed at my account to let your army of transphobic followers start laying into me and never said a word against it. You're just a cunt and nothing more. Where is my favorite next response, which was to Empress? Right here. Empress argues with this person and says, you realize Tipster, the one you're defending, is anti-deplatforming, correct? This person responds in maybe the most retarded fucking way imaginable. This is a full retard alert. This is DEFCON 3 retard alert. The nukes are primed. They are going to start flying soon. Do I look like I give a shit? Tipster ain't me. He is a new friend, but we have different views on this. We deplatform neo-Nazis in this house. What? Are you saying that this guy here, is a fucking neo-Nazi? This guy is a neo-Nazi. Because apparently you deplatform neo-Nazis, which means, ergo, you think Boblax is a neo-Nazi. Boblax is a fucking advocate for trans rights. He's even said he'd fuck trans people. Bruh, you are fighting the wrong fucking person. This is all the fallout because of the Tipster video. We're going over all the fallout. So Boblax gets accused of being a neo-Nazi, which is the most retarded shit in human history, all because Tipster decided to like a tweet about tying this what would you do to me if you were tied in my bed, which is cringe. I already talked about that. Now we're into the next stage of the Boblax situation. We're going to talk about my favorite cuck in the world, Keffals. We're going to talk about Keffals now. Let's keep going. Keffals tweets this out on January 3rd of 2023 at 8:09 p.m. I am reading this because this tweet has been deleted. Shadow, stop spamming the chat. Let's see here. I like you having around, bro. Just don't spam. Don't really care either way. Boblax, why are you pretending to be black and singing about how white people should kill themselves? You're basically doing a minstrel show about blackface. Really? Really, Keffals? Really? The Black Lives Matter song? The thing that Boblax has owned up to multiple times, and it's a fucking song? Are you joking? You're going to try and catch Boblax on this shit? Again, trying to paint him as a racist, transphobic piece of shit? Thank you for the $10, Pigeon. I don't know why the TTS isn't working. DEFCON 1 level nuclear retardation. Everyone get your coke lines out and shout the R slur against this complete retard who sees neo-Nazis in the trees. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to take a bump. So true, bro. And then we have Flying Pussyfoot for the 2. Money. Thank you for the money. Where's the clip of Tipster defending BLM? There is. Tipster has also defended this fucking song at one point. Isn't that crazy, chat, that Tipster has defended that at one point? But Mommy Keffals is trying to cancel him again, just like how she tried to cancel Turkey Tom in the same commentary community video using old D'Angelo Wallace talking points that were complete bullshit, and D'Angelo Wallace walked back after everyone called him out on his shit. Tipster is a hypocrite. Keffals trying to cancel Boblax again is fucking retarded. I already addressed the BLM song hundreds of times, even specifically with you last year, Keffals. I find a new way to slander me as a bigot. This is getting stale as fuck. True. They're on the warpath because I asked why Tipster is like fucking me posts on Twitter when he's married. Boblax, why are you pretending? So Keffals' full account retweeted this, by the way. I would not take any sort of advice from Boblax considering he's pretending to be black and singing and sung about how white people should kill themselves. Basically, menstrual show without blackface. Oh, here comes the degenerate furry retard. Just remember, trans women aren't allowed to be horny because our sexuality always be co-opted and people will pretend we're perverted men. The people below is a neo-Nazi. So it confirmed you think Boblax is a neo-Nazi when nobody made fun of your fucking your pronouns or whatever the fuck. Nobody said that except for crazy people in the replies. There were 1,000 likes on that tweet. There are obviously going to be crazy people in there. So this person's retarded, retweeted by Keffels. Now you have Natty Forsyth. Boblax wakes up and decided to be the relationship boundary police. Reminds me of a couple that snarl when someone admits their partner watches porn just because they are personally would be. I fucking hate all of these people. I actually fucking hate Keffels, this degenerate furry freak, and I hate fucking Natty because they're all retarded. They are tunnel visioned on what was actually happening, making fun of Tipster. That's all it fucking was. It was a weird tweet to like that he was married, and that's all Boblax pointed out. Instead, you have to make it about transphobia. You people will never learn. This group, like fucking this Poppy person, Keffels, Natty, and Jalen, those four that are representing the trans community in this situation are not a good fucking look for the trans community. There are good trans people out there. Listen to those people. Don't listen to these fucking dipshits. That's all I have to say about it. Holy shit. So I see this and I respond with my banger tweet. If you don't like my tweet, you hate me. Hey, Keffels, because she blocked me on her main, because she got pissy that I was winning the war against a cuck. Hey, Keffels, you going to clean up like a shiny new penny? Or are you going to keep acting like a cunt all day? Pisses me off that she never responded. Give me attention, please. I miss when you talked about me, because all the time that you talked about me, you looked like a fucking retard. I was having fun making fun of you. I was having fun making fun of you, bitch. I hate that. Damn. Hurts. Now we're getting into the tail end of the Tipster stuff. Now we're getting into the tail end of the Tipster stuff, chat. So, I don't know who he's responding to here. Don't care to know. This is Tipster's response to everybody that has been memeing on him recently or covering him recently or anything like that. The commentary bros are all subbed to my YouTube membership to creep on my members-only VODs. And while I think it's weird, it's whatever. It's free money, so fuck it, lol. Okay. You are creeped out by the fact that people are watching your members-only VODs to criticize you. Let me flip Tipster's little creep thing on its head, pretending like he's not okay with this, right? Or that he has an issue with this, but not really an issue, guys. How many people watch Aiko in this chat and watched her coverage of Edwin? Now, you can have your reservations about Edwin. Everyone does. I'm not talking about the drama. What I'm pointing out is that Aiko has covered members-only streams of Edwin. How many people have seen Tipster and Aiko's chat cheering Aiko on to cover the members-only streams? How many people have seen him in there? Perfectly fine with Aiko covering his Edwin's members-only stuff. But Tipster finds it creepy when it's happening to him. We're right here. We're right here. We're getting here. We're on this mark right now. We're on this mark. We're on this mark. Right here. You see what I'm talking about? There's a video of him bragging about giving Susie Lou $10 to read a paywalled posts. I know. I heard about that too. That's another point that I neglected to bring up. Is that he also did what he's bitching about to other creators, Susie Lou. Because the coverage of her at that time was necessary. And it was the hot topic. So, Tipster, allegedly, went into Susie Lou's Patreon and read Patreon posts. He paid the $10 to get in. But now that it's happening to him, it's creepy. Tipster, you need to be consistent in what the fuck you say. That's your issue. You're never consistent on shit. You're never consistent on this shit. It's aggravating that I have to point out the inconsistencies, and so does the fucking community. All right. Last tipster thing, and then we're going to move on to our final topic for the night, because we went way over the time necessary for the tipster stuff. I kept getting wrapped up in the cringe. One of the fake tipster accounts, known as Solid Tippy, my favorite tipster account. I'm not going to lie, Solid Tippy is one of my favorite fake tipster accounts. He's funny. I find him everywhere. Anytime he's tweeting about something, it's fucking hilarious. I love it. I absolutely love it. But this tipster account took his mask off and stopped trolling for a minute to have actual criticisms and frustrations for Tipster. I do not know who runs this account. I do not know who tweeted this. I need to say this again. But this person decided to let the troll guard down and actually let their feelings be known / joke around a little bit. Let's read who somebody is impersonating Tipster says about the real Tipster. All right. I know I troll and parody Tipster on here, but I gotta go OOC for a minute about this recent bullshit that Fat Boy has gotten himself into. The shit your new friends are doing is fucked up with predating their communities into mass flagging people just for criticizing someone. And if you're okay with that in any way, Tipster, then you're just as much of a piece of shit. I mean, we already knew you were, but even more so after this. I absolutely will not feel any remorse for you when the people you grift now inevitably turn on you, because you absolutely deserve every bit of it. And after it happens, I hope every community sees you for the slimy, scummy person that you are and blackballs you from them. You deserve no platform with the shady shit you've done. In all due respect, fuck you, you fat piece of shit. Now, I do not agree that he doesn't deserve a platform. He's just cringe. But if, let's say, hypothetically, Tipster comes out and says, yeah, it's okay to deplatform people, I'm not going to feel sympathetic if it happens to him. I agree with that point. I don't agree that he shouldn't have a platform, but if that community, or when, more or less the statement is when that community eats him alive and they start fucking with him and he gets fucked over, I'm not really going to shed a tear for it. Not to mention all the other fucked up shit they've done. When this is all over, I hope your new friends cancel your fat, greasy ass and absolute irrelevancy and that you never recover from it. Little extreme. I'll admit it. But this dude is actually offering his frustrations. Again, I do not agree that he doesn't deserve a platform, but this seems to be the frustration that a lot of people who have followed the Tipster saga, or at least know of Tipster's content and his history, are feeling. They're just like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, how many times are we going to go through the same fucking cycle over again? Just stop it. That's their issue. And that's what people like Tipster. I know I made fun of you for a solid almost 3 hours now and pointed out a lot of your bullshit after that video dropped. I really want to tell you one specific thing. Stop engaging. Stop quote tweeting people trying to make fun of you. Stop answering everything. Stop getting involved in everything. Stop doing this. It's not good for you. It's not good for whatever the fuck you're trying to do now. Get away from Keffels. I'm going to be perfectly honest, man. She is making you worse. She is a toxic person that is making you more toxic as you go. Crazy to think about, but it's true. I've seen you become more aggro on your Twitter timeline because you're now friends with Keffels. Yet you want to get away from the toxicity. You shouldn't have put out these suicide notes. You shouldn't have made the Lolly defense video. You shouldn't have called in the Keemstar. You shouldn't have called in the doc on the radio. Hindsight's a bitch. But me, as somebody who's been doing this way less than you, would have never done that in a million fucking years. That is the definitive difference between me and you, is that you will dive headfirst into doing that dumb shit. Grow up. Quit fighting people. You are your own worst enemy, Tipster. It's not the community. It's not the randos on Twitter. It's not Xylee. It's not me. It's not Tom. It's not Augie. It's not Nick. It's nobody. It's you. You're your biggest fucking enemy. And people have been trying to tell you that for a long fucking time. You are your biggest enemy. It's insane to say that, but it's true. It's always been true. You are your biggest enemy. Grow up. It's like DSP. DSP sabotages DSP. It's not the trolls that sabotage him. It's DSP who sabotages him. When it's a lolcow, it's not, most of the time, it's not the people that are A-logging them that ruin them. They ruin themselves. And then people pick up on that and then push it forward more and more and more and more. You are your own worst enemy. You are already too far gone in the lolcow sphere to be saved. And I'm not here to extend a hand to you to save you. I'm here to tell you that you need to stop. Because people are going to get more and more angry. It's no longer going to be fun, and you're going to have a whole community of crazy people that do not like you, and you're going to end up like any other fucking goddamn lolcow. So please, stop now while you're ahead, bro. Stop. Keep making your content. Stop getting into stupid fucking fights. Stop supporting Keffels' stupid fucking video. If you watched the commentary community video, Tipster, you would have known that you look like a fucking idiot endorsing that video when you've defended Tom before. Control Keffels. Stop letting her do what she wants. Control her, I guess. I don't know. Stop her from trying to slander Boblax with stupid shit when there's just jokes. She's not joking when she does that. She knows what she's doing. She's not stupid. As much as I like to believe Keffels is a fucking retard, she isn't. So cut it out. Like, that's all I have to say about Tipster. And I say that, but I know the Nick DiOrio video is going to make me do a fucking stream on Tipster again. I know it'll happen. I don't want to. This isn't fun. Like, it's fun. I'm having fun laughing at everything, right? But, like, this is a dead horse being beaten to death at this point. It's getting to the point where everyone's, like, taking a mallet and just beating the fucking horse to death. People are not having fun anymore. Like, again, and I really believe this, I think Nick's video will be the final fucking nail in the coffin, and it's over. Tipster's going to lose relevancy after this. Nobody's going to care to follow up with his bullshit anymore. Nobody is going to listen. Moving forward. Nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to A-log your tweets. Nobody's going to give a fuck unless Keffels does something stupid. But to be honest, even Keffels, I think after this, once all this shit settles and it's over, by the end of, I want to say this month, nobody's going to know what the fuck's going on with you guys. Nobody's going to care. Your viewership's going to dwindle and you're going to slowly fade out. This new community is going to eat you alive within the next 5 months if you're lucky. So, that's my advice, bro. That's my advice. You're going to get snaked. You're going to get snaked real fucking hard one day. Okay. If you guys were here for the Tipster stuff, we are moving past that. I appreciate the people that did watch this part. I want to go through some donos, kind of like save a little time here, kind of like have a moment. This is a rest stop. This is a rest stop that we're doing right now. Make sure you get like a drink or some shit because we're still going. We're still going for a little bit longer. Oh, funny enough, Keffels just went live. Man, it's like she knows when I'm talking about her. It's like she knows when I'm talking about her. I want to say thank you to the people that donated so far. QTV, Camus, Mike the Bike, Pigeon Salad with the 15 gifted memberships. Thank you guys so much. OKS for the re-up. Pigeon Salad with the 2. Nebulous with the 1 month re-up. Panic Pumpkin with the 5. Peepaw with the 10 months. Thank you, Peepaw. Almost a year. Big dick energy, Peepaw. Let's see here. Pigeon Salad with the 5. Jocko with the 5. CIA with the 5. Pigeon with the 20. Sarah with the 199. Zombie Chick with the 2. Pigeon with the 5. Digital with the 5. Another dono from Pigeon. Mike. CIA. Critical Shotgun. Mike. Spectre. Shadow Humor with a bunch of donations. Thank you, brother, very much. I appreciate you. Pseudo, appreciate you. QTV, thank you very much. Zombie Chick, Cadmus, Inklet, thank you so much. Critical Shotgun again, thank you. Grizzly Bear, thank you again. Digital, thank you. And another 5 from Mike. I have a good stream. I'll be doing a drinking stream at 9 p.m. EST. Pass by if you're available, Chris. I will consider that. I will consider stopping by for that. I appreciate that. You'll get the camera soon. This money that I get for like donos and stuff through YouTube, I don't like. I use that for like everything else, right? So like making sure that everything's where it needs to be. The goal, the direct dono goal, is what I use for like big purchase stuff or things to make the streams better. Those are really the bread and butter on that. And I do want to say thank you to the people that donated directly, the CIA and the FBI. Thank you so much for the direct donos. It doesn't show how much you donated for some reason, but I appreciate it regardless. Oh, it's a $5 donation from the CIA. Let's see what the FBI donated. They give the $5 donation from the FBI. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys very much. You guys have no idea how much it means to me, and I appreciate it. How is Chef? Where is Chef? Chef. Chad wants to say hi to you. Chad wants to say hi, okay? You good? You wanna come out? You a little hidey hole, okay?
Whoa! Have a good stream. He'll be doing a drinking stream at 9:30 p.m. Pass by if you're available. Chris smile.
He didn't want to come out. He didn't want to come out of his little hole. I bought him a new thing and he hides in the hole. RTU is doing a tipster stream? Oh no, bro. Oh no. Oh shit. Well, because Rich has been asking for me to call in to explain the tipster stuff, and I just don't. I don't want to I don't want to say I don't want to sit there and explain it to Rich, because there's so much lore. There's a lot of fucking lore. I'm not even going to say anything. You guys just get to look at this on stream. I'm not saying anything. I don't have the energy for this one. Oh my fucking god, bro. I don't even have the energy for this one. I just don't have the energy for this one. I just don't want to. I'm going to move on. Fuck Tipster. Holy shit. All right, let's talk about something that is equally as cringe as Tipster.
For this one, solitary confinement.
So true, Pigeon. Let's talk about something that is equally as cringe as Tipster. Has anyone noticed a weird little TikTok trend that's been going on lately, chat? Have you noticed a weird TikTok trend going on Twitter? Has anyone noticed that? This weird little thing. If you listen to Haley's Revenge, is extremely underrated as far as Eminem tracks go. I've heard it. I think it's pretty good. It's not one of his best. This is a weird little phenomenon. Let's read the thing that is a part of this title, which it took me forever to get here, but we're here now. Let's see here. What is TikTok's viral NPC?
Words, that's a yikes for me, dog.
So true. Thank you, Camus, for the 2. What is TikTok's viral NPC fetish? I cannot believe that word has come out of my fucking mouth. New streaming kink explained. Now, I don't want to read the whole document here, obviously, because it's fucking terrible. But here, I'll let you watch this.
Good. Coconut so good. Coconut so good. Balloon. Grab. Coconut so good.
That's all she does. That's just all she does for hours at a day. Hours. Hours. For thousands of fucking dollars. Thousands of fucking dollars. This woman is making this money. So, Ready to Glare makes a video on everything and explains it a little bit more in depth. I will skip the topics because I want her to explain to you how deranged this is, and we need to have a conversation.
Hey guys, what's up, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about another unfortunate corner of the internet that I happened to stumble upon against my consent. If you've been on Twitter for the past few days, I am quite certain that no matter who you follow, what you follow, why you even have a Twitter to begin with, you will have come across this at some point, if not on TikTok or any other of these godforsaken platforms that for some reason I am still on. Let me just roll the clip over here.
Hee-haw, yes, you got me feeling like a cowgirl, and you ready? It's time. Hee-haw, yes, you got me feeling like a cowgirl, and you ready? It's time. Gang, gang.
You know what? I hate this topic. I hate this topic. I hate this topic. You know what? Fuck it. I hate this topic. I don't consent to this. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Fuck it. Fuck it. Okay, chat. Let's try something else. Let's try something else. Let's try something else. Fuck that topic. I hate that topic. It's too cringe to fucking change. Yeah, I know I changed. I know I chose it. It was a mistake on my part. So, now, chat. Do you know who Pack God and Leg are? I'm going to ask you a question because my new audience may not know who Pack God and Leg are. If you don't know, I will explain it very, very quickly. Pack God and Leg used to run a channel called Void. The Void channel is massive. Leg took the channel from Pack God. On top of that, he also took a channel known as Pack God and Leg. He took the channel from Pack God and tried to convince everybody that Pack God was a horrible human. Actually lied about him being a pedophile. Tried to convince people that Pack God was a racist. And continued to try and slander Pack God. Wouldn't even let him in the Twitter DMs and actually took money from Pack God and allegedly did not pay editors for the music. Now, Leg made a video, his final response to Pack God, which is one of my more popular videos on my channel. And then on top of that, Pack God actually has called into my channel multiple times. We have discussed this shit in length. I've had private conversations with him. I know this story. Now, Leg has been missing for a while. He basically said, fuck all this shit. Fuck the internet. I'm going to go and move to Spain to do basketball or whatever. I don't remember exactly what it was. I'm pretty sure that's what it was about. And he's like, well, Pack God's lying on me. And it was a cancer fucking drama. Cancer all the way through and through.
Thank you, Chris. I had my gun in my mouth.
I'm glad I could help you out, Critical Shotgun. I almost fucking lost my mind, too. So Leg went missing. Pack God got all of his clout back. KSI really helped him out. Keemstar's worked with Pack God. Me and Pack are cool. I haven't talked to him in a while, but me and him are cool, you know? Like, I was one of the people that talked about it first, and I'm really glad that I was able to help his voice get out there to a smaller community, which in turn got him in contact, I believe, with Keemstar, because I brought it up to Keem at one point behind the scenes, and he said he would talk about it, or he said he already gave advice to Pack God, which ended up in a budding friendship between the two of them. So I'm not taking credit for that at all. I'm just saying it's a very nice way for things to progress, right? Very nice that things progressed in this manner. Leg has been MIA since then. Nobody has heard from Leg. I've interviewed Pack God only, and Leg, to me, continuously comes across as a disingenuous liar. I had no desire to interview Leg. Some of Leg's friends reached out to me and said, well, how come you won't interview me? I'm like, I don't want to interview you, asshole. I have all the information necessary. Pat God even showed DMs on my streams, which I highly recommend. If you want to be caught up on what I am covering now, there are at least 3 or 4 live streams that I have done that is on this channel about this situation. I'm doing this fresh. I had no idea that this came out. I had no idea that this came out whatsoever. Hannah was the one that found it. It was uploaded today. So this is new. 6 hours ago. I don't know what Leg says here. I don't know what he's going to say. So I'm going to be as fair as possible here. But based on Leg's history and track record, I have no reason to believe that Leg is being serious here.
Your boy Leg here, and welcome back to another YouTube video.
It's already starting off really fucking bad. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I get it. You didn't do like the YouTuber. You didn't do like the YouTuber fucking apology shit where you sighed or something. Opening up the video with, hey guys, it's Leg here with another YouTube video. Bro, a real apology comes from the heart. It doesn't sound like a fucking YouTube video.
Yo, what's good, gang? It's your boy Leg here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. I hope y'all are doing well. This is honestly weird making this because it's been so damn long since I've talked to y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to make a little, life update / rant / apology video, if you will, and kind of let y'all know where I've been at. Yeah, I just got home like, what was it, Tuesday, from Spain. So I'm back now, and I've just been like settling in and hanging out with the family and just chilling. I'm just sitting in the backyard right now with Lil Rolly, and we're just chilling out here. But I wanted to talk to y'all about a couple things, and first being the whole Pat God situation. For those of y'all that do know, and there might be some random people watching this now, but me and Pat God had this falling out, and
that wasn't really a falling out when you took the channel without him knowing, and then proceeded to like flog him for it and fuck him over, and then also take all of his work, and then not pay him on time for those works or at all. So it's not really a falling out. It's more like you fucked him over.
I had decided to part ways with Pat God and, remove him from the channel because...
Without him knowing, add that part. Without him knowing, add that part.
Of some problems we were having between each other. And, honestly, looking back at the whole, drama and beef, it was really cringe and immature and just stupid. And both of us, made a bunch of dumb decisions and said some dumb stuff. And,
Bro, you were the one that was propagating the dumb stuff. You literally took the channel from him overnight. All because of one fucking disagreement. Stop the cap, bro. Like, legit. Like, stop the cap. Stop the bullshit. You took the channels without him fucking knowing one night and just left them to dry. The fuck are you talking about? It's not really cringe when you fuck over your business partner. Fucking over your business partner isn't cringe.
Yeah, I just want to apologize for my role in it. Looking back, the way that I handled it and the way that I removed him could have been done better.
You know what? The wording was terrible. He comes across like a prick. But at least he admits that he removed him and he could have done it better. Okay. I will give you a little bit of credit to that. Thank you for the re-up of 3 months, Dusty Spade. See you later. Appreciate you stopping by, dude.
And I just want to apologize to all the fans for that. And even Pat God himself.
That's good.
We did have a good YouTube channel and a cool fan base. And honestly, I had an amazing time through most of it. And it just sucks that it ended the way it did. I feel like it was eventually going to end because we were just having so many problems at the time. But I just want to apologize for the way that I handled some of the things throughout that. And I'm definitely not taking back, though, everything I said, because I still stand on, some of the points I made in my videos. But there are a lot of things that I did wrong, and I could have handled better. So I want to apologize to all the fans for that. Obviously can't change what I did, but I at least want to let y'all know that I've learned from my mistakes, and I've taken this time, this year off of social media.
I would hope that you have apologized to Pat God directly before uploading this video, Leg. I would hope you at least reached out to him. Now, again, this is a raw reaction. I don't know anything about this video. I'm going based on what I'm hearing. From what I'm hearing, he's owning up to a portion of it where he's like, yeah, I could have handled removing him better. Yeah, you could have. That criticism still fucking stands. How about you not calling what you said was cringe, calling him a pedophile? That's not cringe. That's a false allegation. That's not really cringe. That's a false allegation that you made against him. And not paying him for his work, or giving him his work back, or at least giving him the rights, or owning up to the fact that he wrote the songs and you said, no, I wrote most of the songs, or collaborated on the songs mostly. Really, Leg? You're not going to own up to any of that, bro? You're not going to own up to a single one of those things?
Media to really like work on myself and try to level up and figure out my life and, you know, work on my mental health and everything. And yeah, it's been great, honestly. Apart from, you know, all that PACOD stuff, I've just been, you know, working hard, guys, trying to...
It's not really an apology. It seems like a fucking vlog now.
Run up the bag, working on my side businesses, playing basketball.
Which I heard was an OnlyFans business. Typical. It's like the Sneeko guy. Jesus.
Enjoying life. You know, honestly, ever since, like, leaving social media and, like, not sitting at my desk for hours and editing videos, I've been waiting.
People who make false accusation or defamatory comments, they should face a form of consequences, in my opinion. What do you think? Yeah, I agree. I agree if you're making a definitive fucking statement and you're saying this person is a pedophile, a liar, and they are proven to be wrong, you should be held up for that. Sorry. Get fucked. Tax fraud, drug trafficking. I have no idea what that's about.
Happier. And I honestly recommend to, like, whoever is, like, struggling with depression or, you know, having a rough time in their life, or honestly just trying to figure out what you want to do.
What is this motivational shit? What is this what is this half a green motivational bullshit that's happening right now? What?
Just take a break off of social media and, like, really just spend time with yourself. And honestly, if you need to cut friends off or cut people off, cut them off. And figure out what you want to do and what you need to do and what needs to...
Which is, listen, if that's fair advice if you're doing some form of, like, motivational speech, not for an apology towards the guy that you slandered and took his income. And he had to build himself up from the ground up again. If it wasn't for KSI Shoutout, he'd probably have a whole fucking year to get back on track. The fuck is wrong with you?
Been up to,
Please. Stream will end shortly. The fuck? Okay. Wait. Are we back? Are we back? All right, we're back. All right. It seems like we just had a ping moment. We had a bit of a ping. We're good. Refresh the stream.
I'm not sure on that. Like I said, I've been really happy off of the internet, so I don't know if I want to return to all this toxicness and post. I do miss it, though. I miss you guys and posting videos and, you know, live streams and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. We'll see.
Honestly, bro, you should not come back. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, dude, you shouldn't come back. You're not somebody that can be trusted in the overall sphere of, like, collaborations and working with people. I don't trust your bullshit because, like, you're making this about yourself. The beginning 2 minutes is addressing and saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I could have handled this better." Okay, what could you have handled better, Leg? Calling PACOD a pedophile? Like, what? Rich just started streaming. He's doing something about Tipster. He mentioned before wanting you on to explain everything to him if you want to join him when he's done. I'll consider that. I'll consider it. I think Rich watching the Turkey Tom video without my input would be a lot more concise for him, or any videos by Larix. I think that's something that he could definitely solo on. It's not because I don't want to go on. It's because I think that Rich needs an unbiased lens and watch those videos on his own, because I already have, like, a negative stigma towards Tipster, and I don't want to influence Rich either way on that. You know, that's how I look at it.
I am back, though, to do some college classes for the summer, and then I'm either going to go back to Europe or I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I just really want to thank you guys for all the memories and good times that this YouTube channel and this whole journey has given me. This could be the last video, it could not, but again, I just want to thank you guys so much for everything. It's been an amazing journey that me and Pat have gone through, and just myself I've gone through, and I couldn't have asked for a better fan base or a better, place.
Dude, you literally dodged most of the shit that was levied against you. Yeah, of course, Classy. I appreciate it. I'm just letting you know my position on it. I don't want to, taint Rich. I want Rich to come to his own conclusion like I did. You know what I mean? Leg, this is not an apology, okay? Listen. Let me be charitable for a minute, okay? Let me be charitable for a moment. And you, by the way, when the stream's over, stick around while the ending screen's there. I'm going to be rating Turkey Tom. I'm going to send you over to Tom. My final thoughts on this. Leg, this is not an apology. Yes, you did own up to not handling the Pack God thing better and removing him from the channels and everything. Yes. You fucked up on that big fucking time. But you don't own up to anything. Accusing Pack God of not actually writing the music, accusing Pack God of being a pedophile. All of those things you do not own up to. You're just like, yeah, cringe back and forth. No, you tried to commit life ruination at one point. Leg, you're a fucking loser. Leg, anyone that forgives him for this shit, I'd be shocked. If Pack God sees this and he's just like, fuck it, I don't really care about the drama, totally fine. He's totally within his right to be like, fuck it, I don't care about the drama, I don't care anymore. But I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't forgive this if I was in Pack God's shoes. I wouldn't make a whole drama about it. I wouldn't make a video about it. I wouldn't fucking go crazy about it. But I wouldn't accept the apology. It's not sufficient enough. Most people that are good in nature will have a sufficient apology and point out the things that they definitely got wrong or be more in depth on the things that they should apologize for. But when somebody is making a video or doing something along these lines and they aren't being genuine, they make a video like this. This video comes across as incredibly disingenuous, Leg. You come across like you're a kind of guy that just wants to put it past him, but you don't want to own up for any of it. You just want to call it cringe and move on. That's pathetic. That's fucking pathetic. That's pathetic, dude. Jesus Christ. Okay. Fucking hell, man. We went... How long have we gone for today? How long have we gone for? 3 hours. Jesus. Well, I do want to say thank you to everyone who supported today. I want to say thank you to Hannah for finding me this video, by the way. I've been waiting to see what Leg has been wanting to say for a while, and now that it's here, I'm so disappointed, and it's bullshit. I'm not going to lie. I'm not satisfied with that whatsoever, but I can't expect more. It's just how it is. I want to thank everybody who watched. In total today, we have reached 1,306 views for the 3-hour stream. I genuinely appreciate that. Over 280 people watching at one point before the cringe really hit the fan. I really do want to thank everybody for their support. It means a lot when you guys do donate, and the memberships as well. Just as a reminder, make sure you guys re-up your memberships. If you guys really do enjoy it, we will be doing members-only streams soon, so make sure you guys keep your memberships up, and if somebody gifts it to you, make sure that you re-up those memberships moving forward. They really help the channel, and they're pretty cheap. I appreciate it. If you're new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to send you guys over to Turkey Tom now. He's doing a live stream currently, so stick around for a few minutes while I get everything set up for you guys, and you guys are going... you guys are going over to Tom, so stick around for a minute. Tell him that we showed up, all right? Tell him the narkers are here.